magnificent, isn't it?
Very, very feature, and you can make so many different certain things with that one.
Beautiful high-end kit, that one. And then we've got a wonderful, affordable one, but low in quantity for our new buyers as well later on. And, of course, our gorgeous regulars. Lovely colours in that one as well. But I will warn you on that third kit of the day, low in quantity. Rightio, it is the morning, and I like to get things kick-started into action with a bit of sparkle. Because we've got the early bird special. So this is to say thank you to you for getting up so early and tuning in and starting your order with us here today. Because don't forget, one postage and packaging price all day with Jewellery Maker. And here is the strand, and I say a bit of sparkle, a bit of bling on today, because this could add a real beautiful bit of bling to whatever you create. And actually, again, just casting my eye over all the new kits today, it would look fantastic. Particularly the first one I'm going to start with in the next hour. This is the beautiful pure Mystic Quartz, and it's got this lovely silvery mystic. Do you know what this looked like? This looked like the sunlight dappling on the water. For me the other day, this did. Mystic grey, there's nothing grey about it. You know when you get that light twinkling on the surface of the sea and it looks like stars, it looks like sparks that are firing up, you know, like the fireworks on bonfire night, just that beautiful spark of light. So nothing, so I think it's a bit of an anomaly when it says grey, because there's nothing grey about this. You know, we might get that on a winter's morning, but there's nothing grey about these. These are beautiful. And if I just cast your eye and draw your eye to that wonderful clarity there, because this, of course, this means we're going to get all that brightness, all that inner reflectivity, all of that inner brilliance. And that's what you can see in these gorgeous 8mm gems. They're 8mm, aren't they, darling? Yeah. Because if we look in close, can you see just how beautiful and clear they are? But then there is this wonderful, magical, sort of silvery dome-like coating, which creates that silvery look, this sort of wonderful crystal look. And it isn't crystal, it's just the wonderful quartz. But you can see how that macrocrystalline quartz is so clear. They're big crystal structure, so you can see right through them. They're so transparent and brilliant, so that's going to get loads of light back to our eye, lots of brilliance, lots of sparkle, and beautiful, especially if you want to have a bit of razzle-dazzle to your jewellery.
They're gorgeous strands.
They are gorgeous.
So reflective, as you say.
So reflective, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Absolutely fantastic. So, and great affordability on this one. We make it an early bird special for you to be able to, you know, really, you know, invest in ringing that free phone number at the bottom of the screen and getting your order started right now. Even if you're a new buyer and thinking, oh, well, I wouldn't know how to start with this strand fee, I'll be giving you lots of tips and top ideas with Sheila later on about how you can get started, because this actually is the original price. Now, we are talking on Jewellery Maker, you'll always see real gems. We're talking about real gemstones here. 8mm, 180 carats, and it's got that mystic coating on the outside, like I said, giving it that beautiful, almost like a silvery look, which I think is perfect for the season that we're moving into right now, given the amount of bulbillage I've got behind me and tinsel and what have you. So we're not going to stay at £11.95. We are going to reduce that price. Yeah, we are. Drastically. For the early birds amongst you, for those early risers, for those of you who are, you know, just getting ready to go out to work and you're thinking, well, I'll start right now with you, Fee. I'll order right now because I can come back later, or in my lunch hour, or I can shop online, or I'll tune in on the repeats later, and I'll, you know, I'll take advantage of the other bargains you've got in the show, and I'll start right now with the order. And indeed you should, because we're not going to stay at £11.95. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ryan is ridiculous. Here we go. Oh yes, definitely. You've got your silver shell pearls there.
And the blacks.
Oh, the
Beautiful.
reds, the black. Absolutely, absolutely. £6.95, but it'll only be at this price while it is the early bird special. So tomorrow morning is a new day. And actually, it's not just about tomorrow morning being a new day and the fact that this offer won't be available. It's about the stock availability, because this could go in the live show, this could go on the second repeat. So it is about the stock availability at this price at £6.95, and especially given the sparkle and the glamour Sheila was just talking about for Christmas. Get a couple of these, because I assure you, you'll get that. Look at that quality. Look at the clarity there. It's like mystic orbs, isn't it? And actually, if you threaded it with the beading thread that is coloured, that will infuse it as well with a colour, because it's so clear. It's very easy to take on board, you know, a pink copper wire there, or, you know, you put it with a beautiful bit of pyrite and you get a bit of sparkle going even more. Shabba-ding-dong. I've got a beautiful, oh, look at this. This is a 3-strand pack coming up. Look at this. sparkle. You put it with a bit of amethyst, my manager's special today. Ooh, the jewellery we could create together. Look at that sparkle, beautiful. And it's $6.95, and it just goes great for the wedding jewellery, as we've always said. The tiaras, the combs. I mean, you could be making your little decorations to hang off the tree with these, couldn't you? Just to add in that, I know a lot of people will be turning their hand to making the decorations as well. Maybe those of you make the little butterflies or the dragonflies as well, a little bit of sparkle in there. Absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous with Sheila's favourite, pearls. Look at those with the pearls. Talk about a classic combo. Talk about, oh, just so pretty. It's effortless. They're so easy to harmonise with other gems and add that little bit of bling. And that kind of an expensive bit of bling as well, because it's not just bling, is it? It's giving you the bling-tastic sort of adventure, but it's not plastic, it's not faux, it's not lab-created. Beautiful, $6.95. When I was away, I saw so much lab-created opal, lab-created diamonds, lab-created this, that and the other. It's set in 14-karat gold and what have you, and you're just like, ooh, I don't know, forgive me, I'm not going to spend $200 on that. Lab created. I know it has its place, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've got a bit of shebang going on here. That's, you know, that's just a bit of zhuzh. But if I'm going to make my jewellery, and it's $6.95, $6.95, LXKM02, and while we are having a good chat together with my early birds, quarter of the stock's been allocated, so good for you. Come on in right now, and remember, when you ring that number, and we've got the call centre just through there, those of you who visited us here will know, you know, we're all one family here, and that you can ring that free phone number, have that one-on-one personal touch, and you know, have your order started. And if you're buying on the website, nice and easy and accessible, you add it to your basket once you've established your login and what have you. Just make sure you check it out of your basket within the 60 minutes. Otherwise, it comes back into our stock because it's not yours for the keeps, but you can roll over the 1p&p. $6.95, our early bird special. And don't forget our manager special at 12, two important times to have in your diary today. Can I just also be really naughty and plug a big fee favourite, because you can't improve on nature when it's this perfect. And the most highly prized, the most highly sought after are your noble reds and your hot pinks. It is the Noble Duke. It is a fee favourite, and I've got the last in stock of this incredible precious rarity. You can't improve on this. No heat treatments, no treatments, nothing will improve on the brilliance and inner beauty of one of the most, I think, one of nature's best kept secrets. Look at that. The hot pinks and your reds are the most sought after and the rarest of the Spinel family. Rarer than those rubies. And that beautiful strand is coming up today. So I don't want you to miss it. It's the last in stock though. And the refractivity, that inner brilliance, that sparkle. Look at that. I don't have to do anything, Ryan. Look at that. It's effortless. Does it all, darling, doesn't it? Does it all. It's like your Rob De Niro on the silver screen. He just, you know, he just appears and everything sparkles. Huh?
You talking to me?
Are you talking to me? Yeah, I am talking to you. Yeah, absolutely. All right, last in stock of this kit, and I mentioned to new buyers, you know, get involved, get dialing, because what we do with the kit is we put it together, and our regulars know that they can get everything they need in a kit like this to get started. It's got the silver findings, it's got the strands. There'll be regulars at home that might have missed the launch of this, so they're going to get a second chance of the cherry. And new buyers, it's a great one for you, and you know, with, as you can see, the decorations moving into the season that we are, great gift idea, because it gets that person that you're buying for to be creative, and maybe they've never explored that side of the personality before. Maybe they've never tried seeing if they're creative in a jewellery making way, and it's so easy and accessible. And with Sheila later, you know, you're going to get some one-on-one top tips, and we'll make it so much easier for you by, you know, when you buy first time with us, we'll give you that free DVD, we'll give you the booklet. It's all about how to get started. You know, if you haven't got access to a DVD player, or you know, you can put that into your computer, then there is a booklet with handy tips about how to, you know, manipulate the tools and create fastenings and certain techniques, you know, as you move through, bits about the gemstones, a bit more about us. So we really want to make it easy. And our winter catalogue as well there, extras that we physically can't fit into a 4-hour live show, all the extra silver findings and gemstones, and you know, the toolkit, that's the only other thing I'd say, because we sell the tools separately in here if you're just looking for one or two. But I would say, you know, as a new buyer, get one of our toolkits for $9.95 and a kit. And this kit I'm going to introduce you to now is called Black Coffee. And these are the tools that you see Sheila use. And when we sell these separately, these are $3.45. So, you know, a whole kit for under £10. It's a great, you could accompany this with one of our new kits today, or this next kit I'm going to introduce you to. That's the Christmas gift idea. There's the present for grandma, auntie, your daughter, your niece, you know, and they're being creative. They're using a different side of the brain than perhaps just sitting down to watch a DVD. And at the end of it, the best bit is you've got beautiful jewellery to make. Beautiful jewellery to wear, I should say, and the guys get involved as well, so no excuses. We really want to make it easy and enjoyable as well. So, Black Coffee. We've got massive obsidian large nuggets that are 600 carats, approximating 23 by 15, 38 by 20 millimetres. And here they are, that beautiful gem named after that Roman emperor who came from Lake Shala in Ethiopia into Europe. And this is your obsidian. And normally in obsidian you see patterns or banding, but the black obsidian, sometimes you might see just like the faintest, almost like a little cloud in there as well. And it's all part of the natural beauty of the gem. It almost seems to sit beneath the surface there, some sort of speckling, not entirely pure black. All lovely irregular shapes, very dynamic, big strand this one. So I'm already seeing you, you know, accompanying this with the lovely mystic quartz there, or, you know, my next, you know, there's extra strands that you can add to highlight individual strands in the kit further anyway. So this is just one strand. Then we've got these wonderful pattern agate drums. They're fascinating. You see, straight away, I want to pick up a bit of, I've got some flower dyed sort of pinky flower jasper later on. And I'm saying that because look at these. They look like little flowers. They reminds me of sort of Chinese kimonos. Maybe it's just me again. Reminds me of Chinese kimonos. And they're beautiful. Or when you're watching a Richard Attenborough programme and they go deeper to beneath the sea where they've never been before, and they've got the cameras into places no one's ever seen, and you see these bizarre fish and floaty jelly things, don't you? Coming up from the deep.
Aren't they for you days? Most unusual.
They are. They're beautiful. There's pinks and there's peaches in there. Rhodochrosite, you see, I'm thinking. Isn't that gorgeous? Ooh. From the deep. Beautiful. There's just the individual, every single one. It's this lovely drum, and you can use these cotton threads as well to make the tassels. They're so unusual. They're so ornate. So I started thinking Japanese oil paintings and kimonos. Beautiful. So there are your two strands, and it doesn't finish there because we've got this wonderful, playful fire sort of agate. There's 90 carats. And we've got this lime green injection, this mojito green. But if you pick them out, you could pick out the black and the whites as well if you want to infuse that. Ooh, with obsidian. I'm just getting this crazy sheen of this obsidian here. I don't know if you can see that, Ryan. It's like, oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. See that sort of silvery glistening there? What's that, darling? I need to turn you up instead of saying, huh, Grandma, huh? Have you got your tube in your ear? Turn on your hearing aid. Huh? There's what, did you say, darling? 47 left in stock. Proving popular. I'm sorry, I've turned up the hearing aid. I can hear you now, darling. No, I don't want to hear that. Okay, beautiful greens and blacks, and they're like looking through a stained glass window. That's what I always think when I see this lovely fire agate, because you've got that patterning almost like of the, I suppose, what do they call it on the stained glass? Is it iron? What is it? You know, around the framing of a glass window. Is it iron? What's the metal? Oh, I've gone blank now all of a sudden. I left my brain elsewhere.
Well, you've only just flew in, haven't you?
Well, you've got the glass, but around the metallic, what's the metal?
Exactly,
and then they melt it, and then they make stained glass. Come on, Grace, you'll know. Lead! Thank you, yes, it's the lead.
Well done, lead.
Right, okay, well, anyway, we better get on to the silver, because already we're down to less than 50 of these. Have you missed me, Bruce? Like a hole in the head. Right, let's look at the silver. Sterling silver bolt ring clasp from the jump rings. Then you've got 10 sterling silver head pins. Then you've got 2 pairs of silver shepherd hook earrings. And sterling silver crimp beads. Large and small gift bag, 6 metres of clear elastic, and the 50 metres of beading thread. It's everything you need. Everything you need. And if you put in the code for this kit into the website, you'll see the actual designs already made that, you know, when it was with one of our guest designers. I don't know who it was with at the time because I wasn't with you, but CQGP 94, 1995, last 50 of these. And I've got so much more to talk about in a moment. That, I mean, if we just, for instance, that Mystic Quartz you got earlier, the early bird special, straight away you could integrate that into the kit effortlessly. It's that, you know, that's what's so great about that strand. I've got this beautiful black and white strand coming up as well in a moment. I've got that lovely pyrite. Oh, that's lovely with those drums, isn't it? The agate drums, beautiful. And that works so gorgeously as well with the fire agate. Fire. Oh. So, anyway, 1995, beautiful. Down to the last 30, so, you know, if you want to get this kit for $19.95, get our toolkit for under a tenner. Bob's your uncle, and bish bash, you're away. 0800 is a free phone number as well. And I've got 3 new kits today. A beautiful 4-strand kit, fantastic high-end kit, and low in quantity. I mean, I'm talking double figures of another new kit, fruity some beautifulness there as well. So let's have a kit rundown, and then pop over to see Sheila and set a challenge. Set a challenge indeed. Let's hope there's some pearls for our Sheila.
Oh, yes, I'm sure there will be.
I'm sure there will as well. Let me give you that. I don't know where that came from.
Thank you.
There's the kit rundown.
That's from that one there. There you go.
Oh, I'm coming all undone. There we go. Last 30 or so of these now. So please, please, please act quick. Don't want you to miss out. Just need to dial that number right now. OK. Sheila, my darling. Are you ready for the challenge?
I am ready.
Show me your new friend.
Oh, yes. I'm not quite sure which name we did actually.
Where did the box go? I want to call him Henry or something, but that's the name of a well-known Hoover, is it? Where did the box go?
Well, I think Hugo. He's on the move,
Helping
isn't he? You
Hands,
know, he's sort of.
There he is. We've just released these, and I've only saw it with you this morning.
I made a bracelet last week with it when it was first launched, and it was amazing because you can just clip your thread or your chain or whatever you're using. Yeah. And then it's there for you to actually. You're not having to hold it, so the chain is there, so you can actually work with having to. It was. I loved it.
That's genius.
I loved it.
And you know what else as well? You could hold because I'm obsessed with earrings, as you know. Dang earrings when you want to get,
especially chain.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I really do love him. I'm in love with him.
It's available on the website. I can't find the little box to show you, but it's called Helping Hands. It's $4.95. I don't even think this is in. Is this in our catalogue? I don't even think it is yet. Is
no,
it?
I don't
not
think
this
so.
issue because this was done a while ago.
Yes, it was.
So $4.95 on the website www.jewellerymaker.com. Hugo. There he is.
Like a little robot, isn't he?
I know, he
is. His little head there and his little arms. Yeah.
There you go, darling.
Thank you.
Let's see your challenge.
There we go.
Let's see your challenge. I'm going to start with pearls because they're your favourite. And we've got the gentleness of these beautiful pearl and shell pearl, actually, because we've got this is such a, how would you describe that colour? It's so pretty and delicate, isn't it? There's a pinky violetness, isn't there? But
there is actually.
So delicate, isn't it?
It is a very, very pale mixture of them both, isn't it?
But they're these shell brulette drops.
Yeah. It's a lovely mixture. It's
beautiful. And then there's obviously like a peachy potato pearls there. And our lovely white potato pearls there as well. Well, I should say white, it's more of an ivory cream rich, isn't it? And for all 3 of those strands, it is a mere $9.95. So that's your shell, because we can see that because the absolute eye perfectness. It's the shell of the pearl. And then these are your potato pearls here. On the strands as well, and all 3 of those for $9.95. So we've got to give Sheila some pearls in her challenge, otherwise she won't talk to us. Talking of this is, I mean, look at that.
Doesn't that go so well?
All those colours are in there.
They do, yeah, they go really, really well.
We've got this is our shell nuggets, and I love this strand.
Very sort of. Reminds me of the beach, actually.
Yeah.
The different sort of rustic tones and the creams and the sand.
Sand colours, yeah. Gold, there's lovely shimmering.
Like a toffee colour as well, isn't
yeah. Love that with the Botswana.
And almost abalone looking.
Yeah,
isn't it?
There is actually. If you just catch your eye. Ooh, look at that one, rainbow pinks and greens. Sorry, we're not helping you because we can see it, but you can't. It's just where there we go. Just where you catch your eye, yeah. So Sheila just said abalone, yeah. Isn't that beautiful? I just love this. Again, they're all
the shapes
there,
are all different.
Aren't they beautiful? Well? That's heaven, that is there now. There's another code on the screen. So we're starting you with these 4 strands, my darling.
I'm going to float off in a minute then.
Are you float off? OK, yes, I'll have to pull you back down again. So what, I'll have to clip Hugo to you. Clip her to the desk so she stays down. We've got the mookites. Look at those. Are they beautiful? Look at these colours. Look at that one.
It amazes me how the different strands. You know, look at the
lovely. That's Neapolitan ice cream. That one, isn't it? Is that beautiful? The drops, and then you've got the russet. They're all so different.
And this is, I mean, especially with all the things that we keep in our stashes, you see, you will have so much that will go with these strands, and I think that's what you have to think of, you know, when you're buying, really, you know, to look at what you've got and what what you need to actually go with the bits and bobs that you've got.
Because this, you've got like a silvery grey. That's lovely with what you've got on.
It does, doesn't it?
It's beautiful, just those colours, those tones there, just in that one little. It's fab, isn't it?
I think it's amazing the way they form and shape, isn't it?
Gorgeous. That's a lovely strand. We haven't sort of seen the migth in that shape, have we, for a while?
No, we haven't. No, we haven't.
Fab, and of course all yours, I'm not, you know, you'll have different tones and colours in there, but you can already see in that one strand the variation that you do get in the migth, from golds to russets to blues to violets to creams to whites. It's a fabulous strand. And then last but not least, my darling girl, we've got a 3-strand pack. And again, this is a great one to get noted down, because I'm thinking of that high-end kit we've got coming up later on, Sheila, wouldn't that?
Yes,
I mean,
that would.
These toffee bonfire tones.
It's just made for that, isn't it?
Isn't
just
it?
Made for that kit.
You'll see that later, but this is one.
Absolutely.
This is a code to note down, because obviously Sheila knows because she's worked with it.
Definitely.
The bandings, it's the toffee colours again. It picks out those toffees. That strand is so versatile, isn't it?
It is.
Just goes to the beautiful, beautiful. Some are black, some are gold, some are amber coloured, some have the lovely banding.
Even pinks in here.
Very,
very
candy pinks.
Pale pinks.
Beautiful 3-strand pack there, in the ovals. The banding's beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, the banding is quite. I think it's
Distinct.
Wonder Woman. The way they all. I suppose it's like us. We're all individual, aren't we? And it's the same with gemstones.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. So there you go.
It's a sweetie shop here.
It is. It is. All the candy
and
good,
chocolate.
All the nuggetsy goodness. Yes. So this is your challenge. Any immediate thoughts, or just going to have a play?
I'm going to make a long one. I think a long lariat with
the migth.
A drop, I think, with the migth. And then I will put probably different sizes within that to make it like a long, chunky lariat. I think that's what's coming to me at the moment. The pearls, depending on the holes, how big the holes are, is whether I will. So that I might do a bit of a crisscross thing with that. I'm not sure.
There we go.
But something along those lines.
We've got the live show to do it, my darling, so we shall dip in and out and see how you're going. Yeah, so there the code's on the screen.
You might have to bring me down because I'm going to be
I'm going to tie you to Hugo so that
I don't mean actually physically, but I might be, as you say, I'm in heaven with the pearls. So
she is. She's away. We'll catch her on the ceiling later on and bring her down. So Sheila's got the whole of this live show to complete the challenge. So if you want to get those codes written down and join in, please do. And as well as that, we'll be talking to Sheila about all of the new kits and her design ideas as well. Let's have a catch up with some of your designs this week, because I know yesterday we had a winner and a runner-up, because every week we draw the competition for £100 worth of credit to spend with us and 50 for the runner-up, and it was Sarah and Angie yesterday, I do believe.
Well done.
Congratulations. Sarah was the runner-up, £50 worth of credit. Angie was the winner. And we don't judge, do we? Everybody's entered. Everybody's given a number.
It's literally
out of the hat.
That's
and
right.
away you go. So let's have a little look at this week's Wall of Fame. Right, this one is a beautiful card, and it is number 10. And it's from Lindsay in Middlesbrough. And she says she's been addicted for a few months now. It's her first entry to the Wall of Fame using amethyst and violet eyes kit and hematite from her stash. Adores the look and the feel of hematite. Nice. Hope you like it. Lots of love, Lindsay.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, love it, Lindsay. You're number 10. Good luck for your first ever entry. Well done. Okay, Sheila, over to you, my darling.
There's number 9 and...
right,
sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
It's all right, we've stapled upside down.
Yeah, this is from Karen. I'll turn it round in a minute. It is upside down, but it means I've got to read like that. and I can't.
I don't think it matters to the essence of seeing the necklace.
Hi on at JM. Hope you all have a great day. This is my second entry for the Wall of Fame. My first never got shown. Fingers crossed for this one. Oh, well, it's worked this time. It's made from shell pearl and silver findings from JM and some little beads from my stash. I've only been making jewellery for about 4 weeks and I am totally hooked, even more so since I found your show. Love the show. Keep up the great work. Hugs from Karen. In Essex. Thank you,
Karen, your first entry.
Now I can turn you up.
It would have definitely been entered. It's just sometimes we just physically don't get time on the live show to read them all out.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Fantastic. And talking of lovely, this is Anne in West Yorkshire. And Anne, you're number 8. And you are now a confirmed addict. Welcome to the Help Club. She started off making jewellery and then for a family and then they extended to friends for presents, which is a great gift idea for Christmas, isn't it? She's so hooked now, keen to make more and sell her creations by buying more gems and making more jewellery. Your guest designers are so inspiring and the Facebook family so informative. And this is your white jade and grey agate and onyx, and you're about to venture into Sculpey clay. You have to get the 2 DVDs. Well done, Anne in West Yorkshire. One more from you, my darling.
Right, okay.
Numero uno.
And this is from
Julie.
in... Oh, yes,
Radcliffe.
Oh, in Radcliffe, right, okay. Couldn't see that, I'm looking up there. Hello to you all. This is my new chain, this is my new chain, bracelet and earrings I have made using coloured hematite beads. Do you have any more coming? As I love them, but so do other people, and as I want to keep these, I need some more, please, please, from Julie in Radcliffe. We'll do our very best.
Well, yes, our coloured hematite. I haven't seen that since before I left 10 days ago. Yeah,
no, I haven't.
On the Thursday.
So we'll put a word in.
Definitely. More to read out later, but well done to the entries and good luck for next Wednesday's competition. I'll see you in a mo, my darling girl. I'll leave you with a challenge.
I'm floating off now.
She's floating off now. Come down. You know, new jewellery makers as well as our gorgeous regulars, do watch with Sheila later on and text us in. If you've got any questions or you want to ask or you're struggling, I mean, we mentioned the Facebook family there as well. We've got a Facebook family there on Jewellery Maker. Text us in to 60777, start your message JM Studio. We'll read it out live on air. If there's a question for Sheila, if you just want to say hi or what you're up to, love to hear from you this morning. And start your message JM Studio, then we know it's for us here. And yeah, it'd be gorgeous to talk to you and find out who's watching. Alrighty, I picked up a few things earlier that, you know, with that Mystic Quartz, that was our early bird special. So let me do that for you right now. And I love this strand. It reminds me of beautiful marble. And it's the zebra jasper, isn't it? Yeah, your zebra jasper. But it's frosted, isn't it? So it has this wonderful ancient marble effect, and it makes the dynamic of the black and white, for me, even stronger. And this is what I picked up with the obsidian in that black coffee kit. So I just thought, oh, that just works. So it's a great this is with the, you know, your hematites and the blacks and the what. I mean, our first new kit of the day. I'm telling you, this rocks. This would look so good. I mean, you've already got 4 strands in our first new kit of the day, but if you really want to make that kit go even further, $7.95. Get this code ordered or written down, OEV161, because we will do that first new kit in the next half an hour or so. So this is perfect. This is perfect for the new kit. Please promise me you've ordered it, you've got the code, even if you just want to wait and see that kit. It's just perfect. Jewellerymaker.com on the web there as well. 180 carats, and it's a beautiful strand. Absolutely, it's the marble effect. It's so different from the other zebra jaspers. It's so different from all the other jaspers, and it's got to be coolness to the touch. And every single one of those gemstones, as you know, so different from the next one. So unique in that patterning, that swirling. Really beautiful. Gorgeous. Talking of gorgeous, the pyrite. Let's do the pyrite, because I held this up with a bit of sparkle again. I'm picking up, look at these gorgeous beauties. Look at those. Oh, I'm being naughty now and showing you all the goodness coming up. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? They're the new African wood jaspers, and you've just so got to have them coming up later on the show with this pyrite. I've got a lot of pyrite on the show today, so one to take advantage of. And these are faceted rondelles as well. We don't often see them faceted, and again, this looks so gorgeous with that black coffee kit. Any of the kits, our new high-end kit, because it's got the gold-plated findings. Oh, I'm telling you, Yumsville, $10.95, 315 carats. And look at the sparkle coming off those. And that is such a, because they're the faceted rondelles, you've got loads of gems on that strand. It really will go far. I mean, most of our strands approximate about 38 centimetres. This is beautiful. I mean, oh, look what I've just found for you. Oh, you're beautiful. Where did you come from? Oh, look at that strand. Yeah, it's got to be with the pyrite. I'm going to make you up a kit now. I'm going to make you up a kit. Ooh! I'll do the snakeskin jasper after this because you've got to have this. I've just found a new fee favourite. 10.95, 315 carats again. Lovely. You're seeing a lot of this kind of look in the faux sort of beading on hot pink dresses and hot blue sort of dresses, you know, in the clothes. I'm finding a lot of these sort of antique beaded bronzes as kind of like bling on the dresses right now in the clothes in the shop. So accessorise, accessorise. Oh, I've not seen this before. Look at this. Look at the banding. Look at the patterns. Blues and turquoise and greens. These are beautiful, Ryan. Look at these. I'm going to take you all along. That's like moss. Ooh. That's like some beautiful landscape. This is a crazy price. £8. That's like turquoise and chocolate brown, and then ooh, mottled sort of crocodile, and then sea wave colours. This strand is beautiful. Look at that one. There's a bit of crystal going on there. Where's my torch? Didn't get my torch ready, did I? Where's my torch gone? Hold on a sec. Hold on. I found it. I found it. So I want to show you this. Ooh. You see that quartz layer almost? Is that beautiful? And it's really sparkling as well. Oh, but then, hello. Oh, look at that. It's like snaky, isn't it? Oh, look at the patterns on this. It's beautiful. Each one is so unusual. Deep sort of reds and browns. This is a gorgeous strand. Love it. And it's only £8.45. I've not seen it before. 310 carats as well. 16. Do you know the third kit of the day, the one that we haven't got many of? I'm just looking at the colours. This would be beautiful. So, you know, it might be worth thinking, oh, what did she say to me earlier? Oh, I'd get this strand. It's fascinating. First time I've ever seen it. I'm fascinated by those beautiful, beautiful colours in there. And I've got this wonderful nuggety tourmaline later on as well. Oh, beautifulness. Beautiful. That's a little Fifi special, that one coming up later. Oh, love that, love that. Let's do this, let's do this. Is this like my other new one today that I've got, darling? Because this is like the wood, if I can speak. Is it fancy agate? It looks remarkably like, similar. It is, oh, it's your coffee jasper. Isn't it? It's the banding, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Banding's beautiful. Can you see that at home? It's the lovely chocolate striations. It's like a coffee, toffee, crazy... No, it's not that. It's coffee jasper, isn't it? That's beautiful. Look at those patterns. That with the pyrite now, you see. That's why I put those two together. Gorgeousness, isn't it? Or, you know, mix it in with a bit of turquoise blue. We've got some lovely Amazonite coming... Oh, yeah, some lovely Amazonite coming up later on. Ooh, I love those two together. So beautiful. £9.95, and it's just so much more than just brown, you know, it's not like mud brown. There's lovely banding on there. I want to put it with in the black coffee kit, those kimono drums. Beautiful. £9.95, bargain. Oh, hello. What have I found? What can't I find? Do you know, I know I was looking for my little... So where do things go in this place? This is quite astounding.
It's got hiding them.
I think, yes, I'm just looking for the little boards, the little white and the black boards, just to hold this out for you because you can just see the patterns. Any of the boards around? There's a white, there's a black, there's a...
Would you like this one, see, that I'm just
using
for a sec?
I found one.
You got one.
That's all right, darling. It's really just to do this. It's really just to show you the shapes because these are beautiful. I always think Bob Marley. It's the greens and the golds, colours, isn't it, the Jamaican flag. Look at that, isn't that lovely? The greens and those lovely, lovely ovals. They're so beautiful. And it's only £7.95 and you've got these gorgeous colours, those mustards, those browns, those greens. beautiful. That's like, I mean, that one, you see, I want to put with a lovely snake skin because of the browns and the... Isn't that lovely? So you start to take them apart and you see the different patterns and colours there. That looks lovely, doesn't it? And then the chocolate browns you see, you can put with those browns of the jasper. But then you've got these gorgeous lemon golds. And look at that one with all the banding. You don't often have these lovely shapes, and when they do, they really are on and gone. So £7.95 for those lovely donut ovals. About 30-second wait on the phone, but please bear with us because we want you to be... Oh, you're asking me to choose? No, I can't. I have to do... Oh, no. I have to do both of them. I can't choose. They're both ovals, but they're both beautiful, and they actually look fantastic together, so there you go. I've got my crazy lace agate and my fancy agate. Now, you see straight away the coffee, in the black coffee, the drums. Do you remember those lovely drums? With the pinks, when they look lovely with those. Ooh. So which one's which, darling? This is me. Crazy lace, this one, yeah. So let's just stick with that just for a second so I don't confuse everybody. This would look so pretty as well with the pinks and the peaches of Sheila's pearls today. Ooh. Crazy lace agate. It is £9.95, and again, look at those lovely, lovely patterns in there. Hence the crazy lace name.
I think that's gorgeous.
Isn't
with
that?
With the winter coming, and it does affect you the winter a bit, doesn't it?
It does.
I think that's just beautiful, and it will mix with so many different things.
Wouldn't it? And it just lifts those darker colours.
Yeah.
As a backdrop.
Beautiful.
And it's got such interesting patterns on there, hasn't
Unusual as well, isn't it?
Especially with the mites actually today. Just thinking of those colours.
All of these colours today would go so well.
Yeah, beautiful with those mites.
They'll mix, wouldn't they, so well.
There's my coffee. Oh, that was these, wasn't it? Yeah, because it just lifts those darker colours. You've got such lovely banding and patterns there. So those two together, it's just, oh, gorgeous. Now these are my fancies here, so let's just show you these, because these are beautiful as well. Lovely, lovely colours in there. Moss greens, turquoises, pinks, salmon pinks, creams, golds, cappuccinos. That one reminds, oh, that's lovely. It's like a bit of a well-known chocolate with minty green in the middle. Look at that one. Beautiful, absolutely. It's like a paisley pattern. Absolutely beautiful. £9.95. But all so different. It's spoiled for choice today. I think that's the problem with today. Spoiled for choice. Gorgeous. That would look so nice as well. Straight away I'm going to pick it up. That tourmaline strand, that's Fifi Special later on. Just the colours in there. Really beautiful. £9.95. Alrighty, I have to stop there. Don't forget my gorgeous, gorgeous jewellery makers, especially if you're making really, really precious pieces. Because this is, I don't have the prowess to describe or simply say just how precious this beautiful hot pink spinel is, this wonderful high-end strand. On the show, it's just gorgeous.
They are lovely, Fee. If you're making a like a right-angle weave bracelet, and then you can actually get a needle, a beading needle, and just thread some over, and it gives you like a crisscross effect.
Oh, I think I'd have to see that because I'm not really sure what.
We have got one here in a larger version somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But it's really, really effective, and it's quite easy to do too. So
I like the sound of that.
We'll have to try and find that out.
Yeah, beautiful.
Sort that out rather.
I don't want you to go anywhere because after this I'm going to treat you to a brand new kit. Sheila's got fantastic designs made out of it. It's 4 strands. Remember the zebra? Remember the zebra? Bang on trend with its monochromatic look. I can see it out the corner of my eye now. You won't want to miss it, so don't go anywhere.
Gems TV are proud to announce its first ever Christmas Gala dinner. We'd love you to join Steve and Sarah Bennett and a host of presenters from Gems TV, Gems Extra and Jewellery Maker for an evening of glitz and glamour. Our black tie dinner dance will be held at Nailcoat Hall, one of the most beautiful stately homes in the Midlands, on Thursday the 1st of December, where you're invited to enjoy a 3-course meal and dance the night away with a fantastic live band. Charity auctions will give you the chance to win beautiful prizes, from jewellery to loose gemstones and a fantastic Jewellery Maker hamper, with all the profits from this going to support our Zambian charity. For more details, please call 0845 612 2000 and press option 4. But please be quick, because places are strictly limited and bound to sell out fast. So celebrate with style and sparkle this Christmas and book your seat at this year's most prestigious event. See you there!
This bead box consists of 3 strands of red jade, totaling 480 carats, and 3 strands of white jade, totaling 530 carats, all for just $17.95. These fabulous festive jade rounds are perfect for adding that touch of colour to your winter designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code RIP029. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Previously on Jewellery Maker.
We would like to do something
like a calendar, Jewellery Maker calendar.
With the guys for charity, with the guys modelling gemstones.
The younger ones, that'd be great. Yeah.
Linda, I think that's a brilliant idea, and I really do think we should do the calendar.
Great. We'll have to think up some really brilliant ideas for that then. We'll need a really hunky man for this.
Have you seen that?
It's given me a good idea for January.
The Jewellery Maker calendar is now on sale. Phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. For every copy sold, Jewellery Maker will donate £1 to the Everyman charity.
Do you think Steve will put the mistletoe where we want him to put it?
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Great!
You've got to add that to your order. You've got Saucy Santa in there, you've got Madcap May, you've got, well, Demonic April, I think, if I remember correctly. Ollie looking a bit demonic.
And August is...
Well, we don't talk about August, do we?
August,
Might get all a bit bothered. So $4.95, great stocking filler. That was just fantastic. The lads were such good sports for getting involved with that. And, of course, it is for a donation to charity, of course, the testicular cancer. He is indeed Saucy Santa in satin red.
Yes, with his mistletoe.
I know, never forget that day. Right, OK, brand new kits. She says, moving swiftly on. Well, I've got the stars on the shirt, and we've got stars in their eyes in this gorgeous kit. It is fabulous. Do you remember the zebra jasper? I said it goes. Anything's going to go. The red pop of some gorgeous coral, some hematite, some pyrite. It's just beautiful. It's a 4-strand kit. No one's ever seen it before. You're the first person this morning, so thank you for watching. So new buyers, don't forget, this is all you need for a Christmas stocking filler present, and get our toolkit, because you'll get your DVD and your booklet absolutely free, saying get started. We want to get you started. And you know, every day we're here live on the show with handy tips from our designers. So anything you ever need to know in our Facebook family, always happy to give ideas. Toolkits on the screen, $9.95. $9.95 for the reamer, the flat nosed, the tweezers, the scooper, the storage set, the snippers, the round nose pliers, and these are, you know, you'll see them all next to Sheila here using all these tools. So it's not even though I'm going for the more expensive of the two. This is, you know, this is all you need. Right, let's show you this kit. It's called Edge of Night, Edge of Darkness. You have got 4 beautiful strands. Can barely see one because it's so dark. So let's go with my Malay Jade faceted 9mm rounds. Sparkle, sparkle, beautiful. Malay Jade, lovely, durable, gorgeous strength in that fantastic gem, and look at that sparkle. Now I've got my stars in there, so I'm going to bring you the stars as well. Look at these, look at this strand. Oh, how pretty and bang on trend is this kit gonna be? And look at those stars as well. These are actually your black onyx, and in it, what's so beautiful about it is you can see the banding that makes up onyx, because it's not all black. You know, you've got the banding there. Can you see that? The distinction between the black and the white layers. Isn't that beautiful? Almost give them some coffee colours as well there. Some are pure white, some are black, some are brown, some are a bit half and half. Gorgeous. I just love that star shape. I just think that's so pretty and so bang on trend. So there's just 2 beautiful strands, 65 carats there, 200 carats. Then we've got our vein jasper puffy marquises. These are about 2 centimetres in length. And this is why I was on about the zebra jasper earlier. But you see how the zebra jasper was very, very black or white, black or white. It had the patterns, but this moves into sort of almost like the inks run slightly into silver greys. And again, can you see why I said that new strand, that beautiful early morning special bargain? Wouldn't that look beautiful with it? The Mystic Quartz. And these got such fabulous patterns, zebra, little ink lines and blotches and splodges, and some are very finely defined, some of them are more sort of smudged. They're gorgeous. So different. So already these 3 work in perfect harmony. And then that one, also a little bit of light beneath the trees. And then the never-ending strand of moonstone, the gem of new beginnings. So come on, new buyers. Come on, my beautiful new jewellery makers out there have yet to try this on for size. It's almost like a double strand, isn't it? Because you can see that there. It's a long 90 centimetre strand, and we don't see moonstone at all. Well, we haven't seen it much recently at all, especially even in a kit. And you get this lovely billowing lights of lovely fluffy clouds of the moonstone. So some are almost clear, some have more sort of an ivory white background. So pretty. And you think of the pearls as well that Sheila's working with today, how fantastic that would look in the kit. You know, you could have the pop of some red coral I've got coming up, blues, greens, purples. The manager's special with, you know, our lovely purples. Later on, the manager's special with those black, gorgeous jades. Oh! I mean, we can stay with what we've got here because it's already fantastic. We can stay with what we've got here because it's already beautiful and dynamic. Bit of hematite, rock and roll. Or we can just add so much to it, so much to it. Oh, look, I've got a 3-strand pack coming up later. And the soda, oh, look at that, the Princess Blue with the moonstone. And then that hematite I just gave you a quick flash of. Gorgeous. Oh, is that a jade? Sorry, it looks like sodalite, doesn't it? Anyway, that's the new strand coming up later. But look at these 4-strand pack. Surely this has got to be £30, £29.95. Wait and see. We've got sterling silver, 10 sterling silver crimp beads, 2 pairs of sterling silver shepherd hooks, 10 sterling silver head pins, which, you know, she'll be explaining what we can do with all of those. And we explain it in our Jewellery Maker Get Started DVD. And our bolt ring clasps and our jump rings, 3 of those actually, for your bracelet or necklace findings. The crimp beads for your finishing with your beading wire, you get 50 metres of that. If you just want to start simple with some clear elastic and make a stretchy bracelet, you get 6 metres of that. And you get the little gift bags which have on them, because one of your Wall of Fames today said, now I've been making for family and I'm hoping to make my jewellery to sell, and great gift ideas for Christmas. You know, you can actually make the jewellery and pop it in a little one of the bags that we give you with the kit, and it says handmade gemstone jewellery, so they know that was handmade for them. Alrighty. This is everything you need in one kit. 4 beautiful strands. There's so much on today's show that, as you know, would work so fantastic. My favourite are the stars. When's the last time we saw onyx stars? But you know I like the stars. I'm wearing them today. So you've got the stars and the moon, yeah. Oh, you soppy romantic Scotty boy, eh? I'll give you the stars and the moon fee. Yes, that's in a film, isn't it? Can you give me the moon, Jerry? Can't remember what the film is. It's an old black and white. What's his name? Lovely. It kind of talks a bit like that.
What are we talking about?
A film, black and white film. Can you give me the moon? Is it?
I know a song, "Fly Me to the Moon." Because Sarah used to sing that, but I know that.
Oh, I can't think. I've gone.
No,
anyway,
I can't think of the
when I'm going to stop it, I'll come back to you. I think Jimmy Stewart's in it. £27.95. And he promises the moon.
Is that right? Is that where the ghost comes down and take? That's Jimmy Stewart. What was that?
I know the one you mean. Yeah. You mean that Christmassy one?
Yes, yeah. No, I don't know.
Make us everybody cry at Christmas.
Oh yes.
Wonderful Life. No, it's not in that.
Wonderful Life, that was it. No,
Let's give you a wonderful price.
Yeah.
We do go off on one, don't we? I'm sorry, everybody. Let's do the Edge of Night. Oh, let's give you these 4 dynamic, beautiful, irresistible strands with silver findings in one complete kit. Not for $27.95. $21.95. He shoots, he scores, back of the net. $21.95. Fantastic. Just call that number right now. You already know what you're going to make with this. It's one of those kits, would you agree, Sheila, that it speaks volumes before you even start. You're already thinking of the ideas, just looking at the strands.
You can make so much.
How many pieces have you made, beautiful?
I've made 8, but if I hadn't been so decorative with the
gem
then
intense.
I could have made more.
There you go. 8 guaranteed pieces of silver, because you've got the silver findings, gemstone jewellery. 8 pieces into £22. It's not even £3 a piece, is it? It's about £2.50 a piece, if that. If you're selling your jewellery, you're probably going to be more than that, I don't know. If you're making it, for me, it's got so much more value than £2.50 a piece of beautiful silver jewellery, because these are real gems, and the value is in the fact that you've created it, you've made it, and it's going to be all the more beautiful for that. And these strands are so playful, they're gorgeous. New starts, new beginnings. Get somebody on a new creative hobby. Your daughter, perhaps. Maybe they're good with the cake making, the card making. Maybe they're a good artistic drawer. Maybe they've even explored this side of your creativity. Because I just know we want to make it so accessible and so easy. And it really is easy to get started with us here at Jewellery Maker. And start with a kit. Start with our Edge of Night kit. 4 strands, $21.95. And it's only going to take 1 phone call. And it is yours within a few days. And a 30-day money-back guarantee. Under £22. It's our only 4-strand kit of the day. It's brand new. It's the first time on air. Absolute bargain. Because if we divided these strands up, how much, you know, even our lovely moonstone, when you've seen some of my strands today, okay? So even if we said this was $7.95, wouldn't that be fantastic for that beautiful gem with its angular essence, that gorgeous feldspar, all those irregular nugget shapes, a massive 320 carats. So we say that's $7.95, bargain. Then we've got this pretty onyx, the stars, the way it's been cut to bring out the distinctive banding. Even if we said that was $7.95, there's £16 in the bag straight away, isn't there? And then we've got our beautiful Malay jade here, 9mm. Again, if all of these strands are $7.95 each, you know, that's £32 before we bring in the silver, before we bring in the $3.95 for the beading thread. You know, that's the price we sell it separately at. So you can see how when you add it all up, it's huge, huge savings, which is why all our regulars come on in. So think about who you've got to buy for. Think about, you know, inviting somebody into a new side of their creativity. There's our gorgeous veined jasper marquise ovals. 22 centimetres, $29.90, 4 strands, and we're going to visit Sheila and see her designs, but I want to give you time, so we'll have a kit rundown. Get the code written down, NOGP19. I just love the stars. It's the stars for me, Sheila.
Definitely.
Beautiful. It's actually a 5-strand kit, this one, if you don't mind me saying so, just because of that moonstone strand, because it literally translates to 2 strands there.
Yes,
the moonstone.
it does. It does. You're absolutely right, Fee.
So, you know, $21.95. Put it with that Mystic Quartz we launched earlier. Put it with the beautiful hematite I've got coming up later. I've got some lovely red coral. The pearls that Sheila's working with today as well would look great. How did you find it?
I loved it, and I loved all the different shapes. And to be honest, I was sort of thinking the name of it is Edge of Night.
Yeah.
And I was there, you know, the stars and the moon.
The stars are stars and moon.
Yeah, I really loved it. It was lovely, lovely.
Beautiful. Do you know what struck me about your designs there, Sheila? They're all really fun. They've got a real fun element to them.
It's trying to show as well what you can do with the different shapes. You know, you don't have to, because some people might think, oh dear, what do I do? You know, because they're not the normal rounds. And you know, you need to explore with your jewellery and experiment and try the different shapes and just show how they actually do go together.
I love the little starry circle there. I don't know if you can see that, Ryan, on that end necklace there, beautiful, right at the end here. It's just a circle of the stars. You've got those in the earrings as well. You've got them in between the stretchy bracelet there. So, so pretty. It's in between the stretchy bracelet there, yeah. You've got them in 2 pairs of earrings, actually.
Oh.
And both designs really allow you to see that star shape, which is what's so beautiful about
that's
it.
That's supposed to be the moon and the stars. That's the shape of the moon.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, like a little moon crescent.
Yeah. And
pretty,
then,
pretty.
And then I did that one. Which one did
Your
I do
nuggets
first?
went far, didn't they?
They go a long
6 designs.
Way. Yeah,
in all
they
6
go
of those
along.
designs.
Yeah,
wow.
the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, absolutely right. And it just shows you how you can mix them. I mean, you could give this kit, or people who buy this kit would probably come out with completely different. You can't see that very well. What's blocking that?
Oh, a little pair of earrings. I love that. Is that what you're going to show us, darling? Because you mentioned a.
Oh, the flower. Yes, yeah.
That's a flower with a flower, and then they're beautiful.
A flower with
a flower. That's you and me, that is, girl. Flower with a flower.
Flower with a flower.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, then.
So I've done the 3 necklaces because there's 3 clasps in there. I could have done a bracelet, but I thought, well, I'll show you how many necklaces you can get, because I mean, for the price of the kit and how much you can get out of it if you're selling it or you're making it for Christmas presents, and because of the black onyx,
the jade,
they're fabulous for Christmas, and you've got your reds and you've got your greens and you've got your golds, and they all mix so well with the black onyx.
Your remit is to only work with what's in the kit.
Oh, absolutely,
but when you start looking at your stash,
yes, absolutely,
like you said, the lovely reds and the pyrites.
I think it's a fantastic kit, and you can get so much out of it, which is
cracking.
What kits are all about.
Yeah.
You know,
it's great value, isn't it?
They're great value for money. You can make such a lot of jewellery out of them, and they're also good. Some of the kits are for mixing just generally, because they go with everything.
Yeah, exactly. So if we wanted to explore beyond what we've got here in the monochromatic, that's just a great stash, isn't it?
You can just actually you could maybe pick a big...
It's the white and the black, isn't it?
Yeah, something that, red out of your... As I said, gold, or some of the gold spacer beads, or
we've
silver.
There's that red I've got coming up.
Silver would go lovely as well with this.
Just any of the reds. Just
for Christmas, you could even put the red in the middle of the flower.
Oh,
so it doesn't take much really to change your design. Just a couple of
not at all
different. So I think kits are
just a few stray beads at home, gems. You can just completely. Inject it with that colour. Beautiful. All right, my darling, we're going to show you exactly how easy it is to get started. Regulars will have their own techniques, but if you haven't experienced this technique, Sheila's going to take us through step by step. And
have we got the black one?
Yes, you want the black one, darling?
Yes, please.
Of course you can. Yes, it will show it up better.
As it's grey, it will show better. There we go.
There you are, honey.
There we go.
All righty.
So, what you do with the flower, you're actually making 5 of these little individual petals.
Okay.
Now, I mean, obviously, I didn't have any tiny rounds in here, so I've sorted out some very, very tiny of the moonstone nuggets. So all I've done, I've got a very long piece of beading thread that comes in the kit, and then halfway down, I've put one of the very small moonstone nuggets. And then I've put one of the marquee shapes on the strand. So you've actually put it in the middle. And then that is basically the technique. So you then get another one of your marquee shapes, put that on, and then put one of your little nuggets on again. I did sort them out here.
Someone's phoned up the call centre to let me know it was James Cagney in the film, but we can't.
Oh yeah.
You dirty rat. That's he says it in the film, but that's not what the film's called. Is it James Cagney? I've got me Jimmy's in the wrong. It's not James Stewart. We got a text message, yeah? Sorry to interrupt you. Yeah.
Help me flow here. I've lost the plot.
This is our text message in. Jennifer! Oh, thank heavens for Jennifer. I'll give you the moon. was from the late James Cagney, you dirty rat. Famous word actor Jenny. There we go, Jenny from... Thank you, Jennifer.
Gosh, that's going...
I'll give you the moon. I really thought, maybe he said then again with Jimmy Stewart, I really thought that was in a film with him. Anyway, you know better than I do. Back to Sheila.
Can I go now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Tell it's live. Anyway, so what I did, I made the very first one that I showed you just a few moments ago, and then I've put another marquee on, and then I've put another small moonstone nugget on the top, and then you actually thread back through. Oops. Make sure it doesn't go back up in the other one opposite. Pull that through, and therefore you've got two. You've now got two of your petals. What I try to do as well is I actually do knot them to secure them.
To keep the shape, yeah.
Just to give you an extra bit. So there's two now, and you've got your two strands there. So that you just do exactly the same thing. So you put the marquee shape on, like so, and then another little...
I was just looking at those two nuggets you've got there. That one is pure clear.
It
and
is.
then this
I
one
just
is
thought
like
that as I
pure
picked it up.
opaque. I thought, how beautiful is that?
And then just obviously you'll have to tease your beading thread down a bit.
I like your shape because it's
so therefore, as you can see now, the shape is starting to...
And how different all those patterns are.
I mean, they will turn around if you think, oh, I've got that. So they will turn around. And then I'll put one on the other side.
How many have you got in your flower?
Is it 5, Fee? I think it is, because there's normally 5 petals, isn't there?
Yeah, 5 you've got.
So it's exactly the same procedure. You move that out of the way. All the way round.
Was this attached to the necklace after, Sheila, or do you just continue up with the necklace with the beading thread that you've got?
Let me see. I think I actually, I think what I did, I started from the very top with a moonstone. Then I actually made, I'll have to have a look actually, Fee, because... Yes, I did. It's all in one. Because when you actually finish, you've actually got them in opposite directions because you actually push your thread back down. So the thread's not sticking out this way, it's going through the marquee and it's coming into the middle. And so then you can actually start to sort of
continue
go out.
the necklace.
Continue the necklace. I mean, you can do them separately, but I was trying to save my head pins because I would actually attach it at the back and then put like a head pin underneath and then roll it.
I see.
So that you've got something to attach your thread through if you wanted to do it separately.
Okie dokes.
So there we've got 4, so we've got another one to go on.
I can say while we're talking, having a chat, half the stock has been allocated. So do give us a call on those repeats because we had good quantity to start with of this kit. And with the 4th strand, I mean, it's like Sheila said earlier, it's not even just about working with how well they go together in the kit itself, it's just how great those strands are to work with further with all your other coloured strands or gems at home.
So there's your 5.
There's our flower, yeah,
there's your
taking
flower
shape
there. And then just secure it again with a tie, it's like so, just so that it gives you a little bit more. And then pop on your
jade,
your black onyx, and then push the thread back through so that you can actually hook it.
How pretty.
And then just fold the other one back through.
I always think they would make beautiful brooches just in themselves.
Yeah, they would. I mean, that's
pretty
really
with what you're wearing today.
Yeah, they would. And then just secure it then at the back. You know, sort of twiddle them until you get them in the right.
Yeah.
And then just secure it so that you've got a real tight. I haven't at the moment because I'm. There we go. I've got to push that back through there. It hasn't gone through the back right. Just make sure it goes through the centre.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me do that. I didn't get it through the centre and therefore the threads. There we go.
It's just a bit of manipulation,
isn't it? Yeah, a little bit of manipulation, and then when you've got the thread through properly, then there you'll have your flower shape.
Wonderful, thank you, darling.
I mean, obviously, if you've got monofilaments, but we're just making what we have with the kit.
Exactly.
But you can use monofilament for this as well, and wire.
Yeah.
So, but this is just showing you how to do it with the thread.
Talking of wire, it'd be nice then to translate into a ring, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and also then what you can do if you've got wire at home is actually do some little swirls around it as well.
Yeah, so, beautiful. Thank you, darling. OK, let's have another kit rundown. In the live show, 50% of the stock's been allocated, but we started with good quantities, so do give us a call on those repeats. Edge of Night. Here we go. We've got those, what myself and Sheila like to actually say is 5 strands, really, given the length of that 90cm moonstone. And Sheila's put it in 6 of her designs. You've got the black onyx star shapes, which are just delectable and huge fun. And then that jade, that rich 9mm faceted jade gives us all that sparkle. And then the wonderful veined patterns on the marquises of the jasper. Plus all your silver, plus, you know, loads of beading thread and elastic. Thank you, Sheila, darling. I'll see you later. Let you get on with the challenge there. New kit today. Alrighty. Yeah, let's do, because I mentioned the hematite, didn't I? With, yeah, love that, with the kits. This is one I just picked up. If I just do this, Grace, if I just put one of these strands here, darling, you'll see why I thought it would look great with the kit. This is what's so fantastic about this kit. So much looks tremendous with it. You know, I picked out the moonstone, for instance, to go with that, and then I've picked out the hematite because the hematite just quite frankly just goes with everything. So already the kit is starting to take on a new look with those extra strands. So this is brand new today, these 3 new strands, and what's so lovely about it is your shapes as well as your gemstones, because we've got the rice bead shape in the hematite, and we've got the faceted rounds in the hematite, and I do believe it's called spotted jade. It fooled me. White dot blue jasper. Oh, no dot jade then. Really, that jasper, he's a canny fellow, isn't he? He can look like so much. I really thought that was so delight. I really thought that was your princess blue. That's your cheeky jasper for you. That one looks luxurious. It's almost silvery, isn't he? Gorgeous. And the faceting on that hematite just lifts that brilliance on the surface even further. And then you've got these lovely rice bead shapes. Now, I bet you're at home sitting there right now thinking, ooh, it's going to be at least $14.95. Oh, you're in for a bargain. So call right now so you don't miss out. Can you see those stars? Whether it's Jimmy or James with the moons. We think it's in Wonderful Life as well, like Grace said, yeah. Oh, the stars and the moon. We can give you the lot here this morning. All you got to do is dial, because we're not even staying at $14.95. Do you remember that lovely? Here's a kit ready to be up and running there. The Mystic Quartz, the early bird special. Those silvery colours there. So pretty in with that hematite, isn't it? Gorgeous. That was the early bird special in case you missed it, because we're already an hour into the live show. $6.95. I'm already becoming limited on that because there are a lot of early bird jewellery makers ready to take advantage there. Beautiful. I've got some fantastic managers special coming up later as well. And I'm just thinking with those shapes of the hematite, gorgeously rich, wouldn't it? Look at that with the amethyst. Isn't that beautiful? Just looks like so much expense, which of course it should be. We are talking real gems. Super low price though. Super uber low. Hello, can you go? $9.95, £3.30 a strand basically. And if you've already ordered with myself and Sheila today, you know it's 1 P&P all day. So I'm not trying to encourage you to pay another $4.95 postage and packaging. You know, once you've ordered, that's it for the day. 1 P&P all day. $9.95 for those 3 gorgeous strands. Are you already thinking about, you know, I've got some really beautiful lapis coming up. Some, ooh, blue tiger's eye. I can see the prettiest blue chalcedony as well. I'm just thinking of the colours here. And of course you don't have to just stick with the same colours. And the hematite, well, hematite's like pyrite. Just goes with everything. And I've got some other pyrite coming up, but I don't think I've got any other hematite coming up. So this is a great 3-strand pack to have for $9.95. JSQZ33, 1 P&P all day. Call the free phone number now. Gorgeous, looks like antique china, doesn't it? It's the closest we'll get to the sodalite actually, and it's not a gem. Sodalite isn't a gem we have very often on the show. So for $9.95 with that blue dot jasper, beautiful. And I just love the glamour of the hematite. I mean, that's just so beautiful. Again, it's like that Edge of Night kit. So much you can incorporate that with. Really adds that party feel to your pieces. Lovely shapes there and sizes to work with as well. Brand new today, though. You're the first person to see it, so well done to you. About 30-second wait at the phone line, but it's a free phone number, so I don't want anyone thinking, you know, you're being charged the earth while you're waiting. That's a free phone number, 0800 number. So even if you're thinking, oh, I'll just got to go and quickly do something, write down that code JSQZ33, but rather than forget about it and miss out and call too late when stock's been allocated, call now while, you know, it's hot on your mind. Alrighty. We've had our brand new kit, Edge of Night with the 4 strands. We've had our brand new 3-strand pack kit there. I've got some low in stock pieces coming up after this, so it's your last chance on these pieces. So have your pen, your card, your phone ready so that you don't miss out.
This bead box consists of 3 strands of aqua jade totaling 470 carats and 3 strands of white jade totaling 490 carats, all for just $17.95. The fabulous bright blues in this box are sure to add an instant highlight to any design. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code RKP063. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Gems TV are proud to announce its first ever Christmas Gala dinner. We'd love you to join Steve and Sarah Bennett and a host of presenters from Gems TV, Gems Extra and Jewellery Maker for an evening of glitz and glamour. Our black tie dinner dance will be held at Nailcoat Hall, one of the most beautiful stately homes in the Midlands, on Thursday the 1st of December, where you're invited to enjoy a 3-course meal and dance the night away with a fantastic live band. Charity auctions will give you the chance to win beautiful prizes, from jewellery to loose gemstones and a fantastic Jewellery Maker hamper, with all the profits from this going to support our Zambian charity. For more details, please call 0845 612 2000 and press option 4. But please be quick, because places are strictly limited and bound to sell out fast. So celebrate with style and sparkle this Christmas and book your seat at this year's most prestigious event. See you there!
Clamshell findings are used to finish off the end of your jewellery or as a crimp cover. Take your beading thread or cord and tie a knot. Then take the beading thread through the hole in the middle of the clamshell and pull through. Trim off the excess wire. Now, using your flat nose pliers and your thumb, push the ends of the clamshell together to close it. Here's an example of how a clamshell could be used with a jump ring attached.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Now we had a quick look at this beautiful big rounds of our it was our wood jasper, wasn't it, darling? Yeah, look at these again. African wood jasper. Look at this look at this pattern here is beautiful. Can you see that, Grace? Isn't that gorgeous? Brand new today. Isn't that beautiful? The patterns on there are just fabulous. So much more than just first meets the eye when you look closely at those beautiful patterns. They're just gorgeous. Brand new coming up at the end of this next section. So, last in stock, Last in stock, so it really is about first come, first served. Sorry if anybody misses out in advance, but you've got to be quick. Alrighty. Pyrite flowers, they're going to go, they're going to be on, they're going to be gone, because just to put a few on a lovely grip for the hair. I've seen these in the designs, they look amazing. And it's the last in stock, because obviously as soon as they were on, they were literally almost gone. So this is the last chance. Miss it, and you do unfortunately miss out. So get calling ASAP. They're drilled through the bottom there. Beautiful. Only $15.95, 12 millimeters. And look at that lovely glyptography, that carving into the pyrite. What about 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 20, about 24 on the strand. Each one individually carved out of a nugget of pyrite. And you can see that in the petal glyptography. You can see that in the shaping. You can see how dynamic and visually eye-catching those beautiful pyrites are. Down to 30 already as I speak, so it really is limited availability, first come, first served. It's OLJL78. So beautiful, they prove so popular. I'm already down to 30, so whatever you do, please don't miss out. You get a quite, you know, like I said, about on average about 24 on that strand. So they are going to go a long way. Gorgeous again in that Edge of Night kit as well, to play with the flowers and the stars there. Are they beautiful? And again, it's been months, absolutely months since I've seen these. We got them back by popular demand, and here I am again talking about the last 30 or so in stock, so please don't miss out. Alrighty. Blue Tiger's Eye next. Love this gemstone. Look at this. I've got this wonderful, unusual brown hematite jasper tiger's eye coming up. I know that sounds bizarre, but we'll talk more about that later on. But look at this. They look like gorgeous spheres of magic. 14 millimeters in size. Very large indeed. And so rich. Can you see that chatoyancy? Look at that quality. $15.95. I'm down to the last 40. Did you say 14? 40, that's it. Proved again. So look at this chatoyancy. It's beautiful. Put that with a white moonstone, you know, that you've got in the Edge of Night kit. Gorgeous. Can you see those striations? They glide across the surface there. They're not painted on. They almost look like holographic when you look into them, because there's navy blues, there's royal blues. It's just the way they catch the light, streaming spheres of lightning. Gorgeous, absolutely. If you've not seen this gem in the flesh, it's really worth the postage and packaging, because you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. I assure you, it'll blow you away, because the little fibrous inclusions beneath, just, oh, look, they create that dynamic, that, oh, look at that. It's like the midnight sky, isn't it, with the moon shining behind clouds. Ooh, it's just beautiful. $15.95 last in stock, and they're big as well. Look how dynamic they are. I was just thinking with the moonstone as well. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Really nice and chunky. Okay, moving on. Oh, baby blue chalcedony, look at this. Well, actually, it might be the agate. It's the jade. Oh my goodness me. It's the colour of it that reminded me of the chalcedony, but actually I should have seen that there's no white strands in there. It's just the opaqueness of beautiful jade. It's almost got actually it's not completely opaque, it's got a semi-illuminosity. Look at this silly price. Oh my word. Lovely. Put that with a blue tiger's eye. Whoa, beautifulness. Look at those two together, how rich they are. You've got the faceting on that blue jade there, a real baby blue, isn't it? It's a real pretty, delicate baby blue. So pretty with pearls as well. $7.95, 325 carats. Wouldn't that look pretty? Last how many, darling? 33 of the jade. Wouldn't that look pretty with the blue dot jasper that you just got in that 3-strand pack that we just launched? So pretty as well with that mystic quartz that we had earlier. So pretty, and the sparkle coming off it is gorgeous, and again so pretty with the moonstone. $7.95, 325 carats. All right, on to the next. Green jade droplets. I want to put these very vibrant. I want to put those with those pyrite flowers. The real vivid green, and they're faceted so beautiful. That lovely with the pyrite flowers there. Good luck, everybody. It's first come, first serve. Have your card ready. Thank you, Dee Dee. Yeah, this colour block, you mean, yeah? Yeah, we are. It's just discussing here. You know, you're seeing this colour block sort of on the high street so much with the reds as well. I've got some lovely red coral coming up. And look at the faceting there. All the way around, so you're getting great lustre. So it's a colour which you've really seen a lot of on the high street right now. And the clothes, the jewellery, the faux jewellery. But of course, you're buying real gems. You're buying vibrant green jade, the most traditional, luxurious colour of the jade, the iron-rich colour. It really pops, more so than actually it's coming across on the screen there. And it's only £9.45. Last in stock though, 200 carats, last in stock. First come, first served. Okie dokie. Let's go for a bit of purple now. Ooh, my Imperial Jasper, is it? Yeah. Oh, I love this strand. This would look so good as well with the purple amethyst of my manager's special today. Yeah. Last. Oh, right, down to double figures here. Just under 50 of these left, so that's probably one of our bigger miss it, miss out auctions. I say bigger, but there's only less than 50 left, so don't miss out. Look at those colours. Rich, dark amethyst purples, burgundies as well. Lovely speckled patterns of cream. Little dendritic rivers there. You can see how they're all so different. I love the colour tones on that. It's not just dark purple. There's mauve. There's sort of more aubergine. The speckles. Amethyst, then there's more sort of royal hot pinks in there. It's lovely, lovely graduation of colour tones in there as well, of all the purples there, as well as those pretty patterns. £9.45 for the Imperial Jasper Rondelles 8x4mm. Okay, it's like a mix between my ruby and my sapphire, my next one. And a lovely high-end strand. In fact, what I want to put with this straight away is that amazing pink spinel strand. Yeah. Oh, and actually, would you believe my spinel here is rarer than those beautiful bicoloured rubies. It's coming up later, so if you really want to go for your high end. This is the bicoloured ruby rounds, and we call it that because you're moving into the blue side of the corundum family, your sapphire side. Hence, you're probably thinking, well, rubies aren't blue, Fiona, so what's this all about? It's like a mix between the corundums, between the chromium rich reds of the ruby and the blues of your sapphirous corundums, your blue sapphires. So it's like a strand of sapphires and rubies, but we're being very careful about the qualification here and calling it the bicoloured ruby rounds, 8mm, 240 carats, but basically it's your sapphire and your ruby there. We're not going for the clarity here. You've got lovely, lustrous, gorgeous lustre there, almost like a billowing schiller. You see that light there? And you think on this strand again, I mean, what's the carat weight? It's 240 carats. So, you know, 6, 12, 18, 24, 27, oh gosh. There's oh gosh, I hate to, 3, 6, 9, 10, 20. There must be at least over 50 ruby and sapphire gemstones there, 8mm each. So 50 into £40. They're not even working out at £1 each. They're not, so that ruby gemstone there is not even £1. That's ruby, that's real ruby, sat next to a beautiful blue sapphire. This is your corundum family, and look at that. Look at those rich colours. So this could, you just have a couple of those with the pink spinel on a pair of earrings. And then the beautiful ruby, that's the difference. When you split it up, there's got to be over 50 gems on this strand. So I appreciate it's a high-end price. Well, not really when we're talking rubies and sapphires. When you think about how much a ruby pair of earrings would be or a sapphire ring. But when you start to break it down and split it up, maybe go halves with a friend. If you're selling your jewellery on, of course, that will equate in the price points. So you know, with over 50 gems on that strand, it's going a long way. And, you know, plastic. You know, we've all seen plastic pendants for over £1, haven't we? And these aren't plastic. Beautiful. Definitely worth it. I've got less than 10 now. Less than 5 now. So you've been hot on the uptake and perfect with that spinel. Just gorgeous when I think about the jewellery you could be making with a spinel as well. Just a few, as Sheila said, you know, stranded around and on. Oh, beautiful. Alrighty. Faceted purple tiger's eye. Again, I want to put this with the amethyst, the manager's special. Perfect with that pyrite. Were you quick enough? Were you know, perfect with the pearls as well? Oh, 8 to 16mm in the graduation. 8 to 15, sorry, I read that wrong, yeah. Just so rich with your jewellery. Beautiful with pearls because it's such a dark, rich saturation of colour and the lustrous beauty of pearls. Again, expense is all I'm seeing when I put those two together, and I'm not seeing expense in the price because $13.95, only 32 now left in stock. You're getting all of that chatoyancy, but you can see how they're all faceted and graduated. Beautiful richness. Real dark, rich, inviting purples mixed in almost with some dark chocolate browns and graduated as well, so we can create, I mean, you could just use that one as a pendant or tassel effect. A few at the end there for a pretty pair of drop earrings with some chain. Gorgeous, well worth seeing. These chatoyant gems need to be held, seen. If you don't feel that they've got all the quality and you don't feel that the cut is bringing out the beauty, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, don't forget. $13.95. No, darling, I haven't. I've got, is it another blue tiger's eye? It must be smaller quantity. Yeah, that's it now, darling. That's it. Whew. 10 millimeters. Look at this electric. This is electric blue, royal blue. And again, another big colour for the winter. You know, those jewel-rich colours. Look at those. Oh, this is too beautiful for words. Whew. 20 left in stock. Royal blues. Whoa, they really pop. They've got a real zip-zap boing to them, a real zap. So beautiful, and again, that chatoyancy is so strong. I can really see it beneath the surface of the skin of those gemstones. So they've been cut so well. $12.95. Really need to see that, really need to feel that, hold that, and see that quality. Absolutely beautiful. No wonder we're down to 15 now, so whatever you do, don't miss out. Have another look at those colours. If I just roll them in the light, you see the royal blues. We're seeing so much of the royal blue, those injection of bright jade greens. Oh, they're not coming across quite on cameras. Whoa, look, those colours. They're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But don't take my word for it. You've got that 30-day money-back guarantee, beautiful jewellery makers. Alrighty, last in stock though. Last in stock. I said I'd launch something new. We're going to see Sheila, and let me just show you these again because they're just too beautiful for words. And we're getting some more wood back into our collections right now. Hopefully I'll be able to bring some more of that for you when I see you the next time. But I just love these patterns, Grace. They're like your trousers. She's got a zebra print, leopard print, and somebody else's print there. They're great, those leggings. They're fab. They're like Grace's trousers. Have a look at these because I'm going to launch them in a minute. Look at how beautiful is that? It is like the ornate carving on wood, fine mahogany, isn't it? So beautiful. And the beauty goes further because they're all so different, aren't they? Ooh, got some real favourites in this strand. They're big, aren't they? Lovely big. Oh, yeah. Gorgeous pendants. Fabulous necklace with the ovals, the wood, the pyrites. My second new kit of the day, the high-end kit. This would just look mind-blowingly beautiful with. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I know it's cheeky, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go see Sheila now with my cup of tea. Do you like? Oh, yeah. How you doing, Sheila?
Thank you. Got a cup of tea, that's the main thing,
thank you,
isn't it?
Thank you, darling. I'll go walk this way if that's all right with my tea.
Walk this way. There's a song, isn't there?
Yeah, DMC, Run DMC. Walk this way!
Oh, I wouldn't know who sang it, but I just know
Run
the
DMC
song.
and who's the other? Aerosmith, yeah.
Oh.
Ah, you've been busy. Fantastic. 2 necklaces straight, and she's got the pearls in there.
I've got, yeah. I love this myself, actually.
That's it. That'll be the last we see of that.
Yeah.
The moonkite.
Yeah, it goes really well, doesn't it, with the...
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh,
lovely bit of chain action there. That's with our lovely brown banded agate strands there as well. So we gave you the pearls with the shell pearl as well.
I've just tried to mix everything in with that one, you know, just to show that, especially with the winter, with having, you know, sort of high neck jumpers and maybe, you know, covered up a little bit more.
We're going for the chunky.
For warmth.
Yeah,
exactly. I think that, you know, something long with it, will look lovely with most colour jumpers, really.
So these are the codes that we gave Sheila on the screen. The shell nuggets where the pinks and the, oh, I just love the toffee bonfire colours then. They've got the banded agate in the 3-strand pack of the ovals and the 8 and the 6mm rounds. The migth drops. And then you've got pearl, real pearl and shell pearl in a 3-strand pack as well for only £9.95. Beautiful. They work, again, so harmoniously, don't they? They work so well together. And you're using gold findings, I notice.
I am with what I've got. I'm running out of gold, so I'll probably have to do something with silver in a bit. Yeah, but I
like the choice though. It's lovely.
Yeah, I could put some of, some of these little. I might use those on some earrings.
From her stash.
From my little stash. Well, it depletes very quickly.
I noticed you separated out your migth colours. You've gone for the red in this necklace and the ochre and mustard.
I really think they look really nice with that necklace, actually, and it's something different, isn't it? It's quite on trend, I think, with the fact that, you know, because everything goes these days, and they're mixing, you know, pearls with sort of different colours and the rustic colours.
It's nice to see.
I really, I could have put a little drop on it, but I thought, well, I've made a drop necklace, so I thought I'll do something a bit different.
I like it. I like it a lot, and there's loads left as well.
Oh, I've got tons left. I mean, I haven't really started really yet, but now I've made a couple. I think once you've made a couple, you go into it, don't you? Then so I've got some earrings ready.
Oh yes, they're looking very classy, aren't they?
Yeah, I like it, and I think I might do a bit of a chunky bracelet.
Okay. All right then. Well, we shall have a catch up with you in a minute then, because are we going to do another new kit? Are we, darling? Oh, in the kit. Oh yes, we're Coffee Jasper. Yeah. I forgot what I was doing.
Mind you, she hasn't on floating, have you,
no,
sweetie?
No, it's the jet lag.
So she's got a bit of jet lag today, but you're doing amazingly well. You wouldn't know.
Thank you, darling. Let's have a look at some of your wall of fames. Let's see what you've been up to. Okay, let me just move those over there, beautiful.
Move those over there.
Okay, I'll start with number 3. There we go, number 3. I'll just give you a quick flash and then I'll have to turn it the other way round. I'm sorry about this, it's we're stapled upside down. So there you go. Forgive me for turning it upside down. This is Kim. And it's pictured Jasper and Tiger's Eye. I've got some great Tiger's Eye coming up in a bit, Kim. And she's keeping busy making loads of goodies for Christmas decorations and Christmas fairs. And as prizes as a local charity raffle. And she hopes she wins to buy lots of everything. So Kim, good luck, and you're number 3. And good luck with all those charity raffles and those Christmas gift ideas. Brilliant.
This is from Wendy, and it's number 2. And she says, hi all at JM, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's a Christmas present for my niece made with Sculpey clay, coral chips from my stash. Best wishes to you all, from Wendy.
Oh, Wendy.
So, and there's also...
I love the
it's the other one I was looking at.
Yeah, the conch shells.
It's got a bee, look on the...
The clam shell, the conch shell. That's lovely.
Fabulous.
I've got a bit of Sculpey clay going on here. You have been busy, Sculpey clayers. This is number 5, and it's Heather in Blackpool. And centre pendant stardust beads, square beads. She says, I look like tiger's eyes. They do indeed. Can't stop making it. Next up, silver clay. Oh, do, Heather, do. Loves the show, and it gives her great inspiration. Well, you are an inspiration to us, Heather. That is beautiful. Number 5. Good luck for Wednesday's prize draw.
And this is from Karen, and Karen, you are number 4. I'm going to have to go upside down again. Hi all, this week's entry to the Wall of Fame is Fire Agate. Hope you like it. Thank you all for your hints and tips. Watch every day, even at work. Lots of love, Karen. Oh, I'll turn it round the right way now, Karen. There you go.
I like that.
Well done,
I like
Karen.
that a lot. Well done, Karen. OK, more of your Wall of Fames later on. Thank you very much, Sheila. I'll leave it to it.
OK, thank you so much.
I'm going to launch the African wood jasper now that we love, 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 love. And it goes, well, it goes with the next 2 kits beautifully. I just want you to get this, feel it, and see the patterns on it, because they are exquisite. They look like the wood carvings of the medieval times. That they really are beautiful. And I say that because of the patterns. A massive 850 carats, and just look at these. Yeah? You see those patterns in there? They're so fascinating to look at and beautiful to hold. There's a lovely thickness to them in the gemstone. Isn't that gorgeous? Just look at them a bit closer. Some of them look like feather patterns. Some of them look like beautiful ornate wood carvings. Some of them look like, you know, the natural patterns on a tree or the bark, on a lovely mahogany wood, on a fine, rich wood floor or the table. They really are beautiful. And it wouldn't be fair to just call them the brown. They're just so much more than that with those intricate patterns and the beauty. And I've got some lovely, lovely other colours coming up as well. I mean, just to mix it with some of the shapes we've got coming up in the new strands today. If I just pick up some, give it the pop of some colours there. I mean, just look at these colours. They just go with so much, the greens, the reds, beautiful with the golds. Beautiful, aren't they? So, so rich, so inviting. So you can play. There's such a lovely big shape to work with there as well. Again, I want to put them with the reds of lovely with some pinks as well, or really make it dynamic for the winter. Yeah, that pyrite we had earlier. Do you remember the rondelles as well? Gorgeous. So they can look so beautiful in your strands. We've got some new wood coming as well. 860. Was it 50 or 60, darling? Forgive. 860 carats. I've got some fabulous tourmaline coming up as well. Look at these two together. This is perfect. You've got to get this tourmaline strand later on because it's going to be a Fifi special. And there's just so much on today's show that it goes with. Yeah. That's lovely. $10.95 for those $10.95 for those fantastic African wood jaspers, and you can really see the jasper patterns in there, the layers, beautiful. But don't take my, the lovely with the Amazonite, lovely with the greens. I think we're seeing them, aren't we? Or anyway, the patterns on there, really beautiful, aren't they? So distinctive, because you just think immediately, oh, is it just brown? But then no, you get these wonderful ornate feather-like patterns, and that is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can see that one at home, because you've got lines, you've got what looks like feathers, rolling plaits, then the wood. It's just so ornate. It's like the wonderful winged feathers of a bird. Brand new today. Please don't miss out, because they're big as well, aren't they? They're 3 centimetres across. See how each one is so different in their patterns? They really need to be seen because they're beauty. I mean, as beautiful as I'm trying to get that imagery on the camera, you know, to see it close up, it's even more dynamic. It's even more, the delineation is stronger. You can see it under the naked eye even better. $10.95. Let me put them up against the neck there, Grace, so we get a sense of proportion. Really big, aren't they? So you can just have one as a beautiful pendant. Really eye-catching. 3 centimetres across. Just love those, love, love, love those. And there's 3, 6, 9, 12, about 13 on a strand, roughly. But you are guaranteed 860 carats. And they're 3 centimetres each. Beautiful. Again, if I put those with those greens we were talking earlier, or the pearls, you know. Gorgeous, aren't they? Please don't miss out, because they look absolutely out of this world with another new kit I've got coming up. And again, this is this unusual tiger's eye hematite jasper strand. These are so rich. The tiger iron, it's called. Yeah, it's first for Jewellery Maker. And there's lovely shapes to play with. So there's lots on today's show. But these big gemstones are very, very popular, because I know you like making your pendants out of them. We know you like them in your dynamic design. Sheila was just saying there how it's, you know, it's the chunky look for the winter, which of course it is. We're seeing it in so much of the jewellery, but these are just so much more than just big chunky gems, and it is that wonderful patterns on them. They're beautiful, the brush strokes, the movement. Gorgeous. $10.95. It's free phone number. Actually, Sheila's working with some banded agate strands, and they would look... Oh, let me just put these. They look so good because the banding is different. You've got a semi-translucency on the agate she's working with, but then you can still see the banding, and it fuses beautifully, I think, with the more opaque banding on these new African wood jaspers. Isn't that lovely? So that was a 3-strand pack that Sheila's working with, WWQZ03. It was $13.95 for those 3 banded agate strands. So that's the kit ready to be up and running with your African wood. Love that. Oh, I've got a cheeky, let's see who's out there, let's see who's watching, price slash on an absolute bargain-tastic bead box after this, so don't go anywhere, beautiful jewellery makers. And if you're a bit of a pearly queen like our Sheila, that's all I'm saying.
We all need the right tools for the job. So at Jewellery Maker, we have produced a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join the fun. With round nose, flat nose and side cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers, elastic cutters and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just £9.95. So get creative and get involved.
Gems TV are proud to announce its first ever Christmas Gala dinner. We'd love you to join Steve and Sarah Bennett and a host of presenters from Gems TV, Gems Extra and Jewellery Maker for an evening of glitz and glamour. Our black tie dinner dance will be held at Nailcoat Hall, one of the most beautiful stately homes in the Midlands, on Thursday the 1st of December, where you're invited to enjoy a 3-course meal and dance the night away with a fantastic live band. Charity auctions will give you the chance to win beautiful prizes, from jewellery to loose gemstones and a fantastic Jewellery Maker hamper, with all the profits from this going to support our Zambian charity. For more details, please call 0845 612 2000 and press option 4. But please be quick, because places are strictly limited and bound to sell out fast. So celebrate with style and sparkle this Christmas and book your seat at this year's most prestigious event. See you there!
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Okay, a time for your mobile, a time for your alarm clock is about 11:15. It'll just be after 11ish. It is the rarest of the Spinel family, more valuable than even your beautiful rubies. Can you believe I'm saying that? Are the reds and the hot pinks of this family, and the sparkling refractivity is like that of diamonds. It really is. It's singularly refractive like diamonds. Can you see that purity of that strawberry pink red? It's absolutely delectable, and it's going to be just after 11, probably more like 15:15, but just have us on in the background so that you don't miss it, because it's the last in stock. I'm so passionate about the beauty of this gemstone because there are no enhancements in the gem kingdom that can improve the beauty of this gemstone. And it's gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Genuine, beautiful, natural spinel with its excellent dispersion and brilliance and nobility of colour. And oh, I love it. Right. That's going to be then. But first, I have a reduction, a price slash on a bead box that Sheila's going to love because there's a bit of pearl in there. Oh, yes, I can. GUP, so GUP, 055. Right, we've got autumnal adventuring goals for the summer, for the autumn, sorry, in the winter. So I'm plucking those out first straight away. Because these are just, the leaves, they are falling now, aren't they? And the bonfire colours. Did you have a good bonfire? Did you have a safe fireworks night? I hope you did. Beautiful ovals, puffy ovals of adventurine, rich marmalade oranges, Seville oranges, and lovely tones. It's not just the dark opaqueness. You've got some that are lighter gold, some that are, ooh, look at them. It's like jelly bean red, isn't it? And they look so beautiful with the greens of autumn with the browns, those chocolate browns that we've just seen of the wood coffee jasper there as well. So you've got these as well. And now we're going to mix it in with the prettiness of some pearls, a Sheila favourite. Potato pearls there in a pinky, in a delicate pinky peach. Now this is a kit of aventurine and pearl and shell pearl that's been selling for as little as $24.95, which is a bargain when you see what else I've got to bring you, because we've got the aventurine rondelles as well. We've got perfect shell 10mm classic white shell rounds, which are just so versatile. It's untrue. Aventurine nuggets in that. Look at all the different shapes we've got to work with as well, new jewellery makers, as well as my beautiful regulars. You've got ovals, potatoes, perfect rounds, rondelles, almost like little cubic irregular nuggets there. And last but not least, natural pearl, potato pearls there. So pretty in their organic natural shape. So you've got 2 strands of pearls, 1 strand of the shell pearl, and 3 strands of the aventurine, 420 carats. That just pertains to the aventurine, okay? Because of course, pearl you can't measure in carat weight or shell. So please don't think that small carat weight is reflecting on the size or the weight of your gems, because we don't measure gems like pearls and shell pearl in carat weight. So it's a 6-strand box, and you get the 6-strand beaded box absolutely free. A strand of pearls, a strand of fake pearls. What price can we put on them? A strand of fake pearls. You've got a strand of real pearls, 2 strands of real pearls and a strand of shell pearl in this kit. How brilliant would they look with the little stars of the black onyx in your Edge of Night kit earlier on? How beautiful would these lovely ovals be with those lovely rich black coffee jaspers we've just had? Look at those. Yeah, with those jaspers you just bought, because we can just mix so much with these 3 strands. How beautiful would they be in the autumn golds? Yeah, gorgeous, wouldn't they? That was the African wood jasper we just launched with a bit of the pearl and the aventurine. Yeah, even if we just want to keep it real. Oh, I'll tell you what, with our manager's special, let's put those real pearls with the amethyst later on. It's such a versatile box. Look how the expense and the luxury of this jewellery that we've got going on here, you know, with our manager's special at 12 and those real pearls. Absolutely beautiful. So it's an amazing 6-strand box. There's a huge amount going on here. And so much playfulness, so much beauty. I mean, obviously we can just use the pearls together anyway. We've seen so much of the stretchies around, and I love the shapes. Rounds, little potatoes and big potatoes. How pretty does that look? Just 3 stretchies. And then, oh, all our lovely rich golds of autumn. Lovely with the greens, with the browns. They just lift those darker colours, you know. Winter doesn't have to be dull when you've got such pretty richness there. The aventurine, the gem of chance. Gorgeous. So it was $24.95, not going to be today because you're watching with us today. And, you know, Ed has come down, the manager, he's come down and he said, nope, you're not even going to take it to $21.95. Wow. Grandma says, 90, no, we're not even going to go, what? Woo! Get on those phone lines right now, $15.95, under £16. Ah, Guppo, a GUPO 55, $15.95. I know.
Those.
I know, pearls, real pearls, Sheila.
They're stunning, and the colours.
Fake pearls, $15.95.
Real
Real
pearls.
pearls.
Is the rondelles in there?
Yes, darling, yeah, you've got the aventurine rondelles.
Yeah, they're
you've got
beautiful.
lovely irregular sort of cubes. So lovely faceting on those. Got lovely ovals, so lovely shapes there to play with, which I know you love your shapes.
Oh gosh, yeah.
As well as your pearls.
But the colours are so stunning together, aren't they?
Simply magnificent. I mean, when we just started to play with those colours, I've got this lovely tiger's eye coming up later on that I straight away I want to put with those irregular sort of shaped nuggets and pearls. Look at those.
That's fantastic
Isn't
value.
that gorgeous?
Oh,
the kits you can be making yourself. Just a couple of extra strands today. Gorgeous. About 20-second wait on the phone line, but it's worth the wait because look at what you're getting at the end of it. We've got that manager's special, the amethyst. I mean, you just take some of those. Did you get that 3-strand of the hematite and the blue dot jasper? Look at that hematite with the shell pearl. Oh, think of your Christmassy jewellery then. Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Just so much. Just looks gorgeous with it, doesn't it? It looks so beautiful.
That has the wow factor, doesn't
it?
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
Really does. This is such a great stranded box. It just, you know, just goes such a long way. So pretty to have real pearls in there and the beautiful peach melbas. It is like peach melba of the Adventurine. A little bit of a weight on the phone line, but you know, at $15.95 for 6 strands, it's worth the wait. Yeah, we've got more surprises in store. Heads on a roll this morning. Did you 3 Weet-Bix? Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. $15.95. You've got the code GUP, as I keep calling it, GUPO55. So call right now because it's only while the stock availability. Yes, we've done this price slash. We've done, you know, a little cheeky reduction for you because we want to get those creative juices flowing. We want to get those Christmas stockings full. We want you to be making that jewellery to make those Christmas presents to really keep it a cost-effective. Well, because we're all on a budget, aren't we, after all? And I will say, actually, our second new kit of the day, any of these strands would look beautiful with it. I'm just looking out the corner of my eye. I want to pick out my potato pearls there. I want to pick out the shell, just goes with everything, as do the real there. Those gorgeous, those with the greens of, I've got some lovely sort of teal greens that would look beautiful with these Adventurine golds. So just something to bear in mind when you see our second new kit of the day. How are you already thinking about those colours in the Edge of Night kit earlier? I am. The third kit of the day, perfect. Perfect. Alrighty. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Elvis keeps coming undone today. He keeps wanting to leave the building. Right. Ooh. Cheeky, cheeky. Again, this one would look great with the new kit because of the jaspers. You know, we were talking about the pop of the red as well. Look at the coral nuggets, the coral tubes, some great shapes to play with here. And they almost look like a darker red, a real berry red. Again, thinking of the Christmas season, we were talking about those colours. Those 3 in that Edge of Night kit earlier. How they'd make those black jaspers and the black jade and the black onyx really pop. So here you've got your coral, and look how different they look in tone when you cut them differently. Because you see the lighter tones in the red coral nuggets and how dark they are in the berry red rounds, 6mm round, and how vivid they are, pillar box red in the tubes. And then let's get all fancy with it because these 3 strands, amazing in my next new kit. But my next new kit, I've got limited availability of. So start ordering now and then you're freed up to get it when you can jump on how beautiful it is. I'm just looking at these tones. You remember these purple tones we saw in the Mookai that Sheila's working with? There's some peachy, there's some sort of strawberry reds in there as well. So we can use the dark greens with the reds, we can mix them up, we can take out the purples. Some very vivid lilac purples in there as well. There's more than just meets the eye. You've got light, you've got dark, you've got speckled. Again, I love these shapes. The pillows, squares, the rondelles. These little, like, almost like little, what would you call them? They're like diamonds. What would you call those, Sheila? Those ones there.
They're like a cone shape.
Cone, thank you. Yeah, cone. And then our lovely regular nuggets, our perfect 6mm rounds.
Shape, not like a cone shape.
They are cone. That's exactly what I was struggling for. 6-strand bead box. Oh, I'm feeling like I'm gonna love it. Not $24.95, $15.95 for your fancy jasper. And you take apart those jaspers and you just realise how many different colours there are in there, you know. I mean, I'm just thinking of those greens with the golds of the Adventurine in the last 6-strand bead box. Look at those reds with the Edge of Night kit. Poppy reds. I mean, we were just talking about someone's Wall of Fame entry there. She's making Christmas decorations. $15.95. You could tinsel your tree with gems.
You could, well, yeah. Well, we have got some decorations coming up actually a bit later on in. Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, not, you know, in December.
Yeah.
Well, just the end of November.
There was a lovely...
I'm waffling now.
You know how you do your leaf technique with real gems?
Yes.
I always remember there's a lovely lady, I think her name's Margaret, and every year she used to send us in little handmade beaded little robins and with a felt background, or little Christmas, there was a little star diamond shape she gave me. It's beautiful. Every time I put them on the tree, I think of her.
I keep
lovely, lovely lady.
Yeah, special little things.
Yeah, but we can make them real gems now. $15.95 price slash SWP 015.
I think there's one on here, Fee, look.
Oh,
there is a decoration on here, look, made of gemstones. There, look.
Really? Which one's that, darling?
Oh, hang on, I'll go.
I missed that.
Get out. I'm barricaded
the little wreath affair. Oh, look at this.
I think that was from...
How gorgeous is that? You can actually put it on a card and send it to them for Christmas. That is beautiful. Look at that.
We did that.
That's gorgeous with the pearl nuggets and a bit of twisted on the wiring.
Which is
a ribbon.
With the technique from the tiaras.
Lovely. And a little motif of a candy cane, is it, or something at the bottom there? Yeah, gorgeous. Oh, that's inspired, that is. Be inspired. Start calling right now. $15.95, limited availability though. Price / heaven. All right, the third of my beadie box extravaganzas are gonna happen right now, so take advantage. Yeah. And again, my third new kit of the day would look fabulous. And the first new kit, perfect, Edge of Darkness. And you'll know why, because let me get out the zebra jaspers here, which we had one strand of in the marquises in the Edge of Darkness kit. So we can get this 6-strand beadie box. You don't even need to get a kit. You can buy your silver findings separately in your Jewellery Makers. You've got the pillars of your rectangles there, and you've got the rounds, the 8mm rounds as well. So that's 3 strands of that bang on trend monochromatic look. And then for the guys' jewellery as well, because I always think of these because of the jasper browns, picture jasper there, colour, the mustards and that shape. You see it in the faux men's jewellery, don't you? I love that, the square, the articulation of the squares there. You've got the puffy ovals as well, those sandy stone colours there. And the barrels, yeah, 3-strand pack of each, 6-strand in a beadie box. Your picture jasper, your black zebra jasper, pertaining to over 1,002 carats. Under £20, EDP 086. Brand new price for you today, yep. These just add so much to your stash, so much to your store. And again, you don't have to use them together. You know, you can be thinking, well, actually, wouldn't that look great, those browns with that beautiful jasper, the wood that we had earlier with the chocolates of those earlier, you know? The hematite that I had earlier in the new 3-strand pack with my zebra. $15.95, we matched that price for you. So take advantage. Gorgeous, gorgeous. 6 strands, so you're looking at about £2.35 a strand, which is, even by our own standards, ridiculous. And your beadie box free, so you can separate your gems, your colours, colour coordinate, or just take out the partitions to store necklaces, pieces that you make, keep them safe, keep them flat. EDP 086, the third of our beadie box price / extravaganzas. Don't miss out, because this is where your stash really increases and you can really, you know, manipulate those individual gems and incorporate them in your kits or, you know, your own designs at home if you are thinking of starting to make those Christmas decorations. That's a lovely idea. Send somebody a card that you don't see very often, put on a little Christmas decoration. I love the idea of the little pair of earrings or a bracelet, a little stretchy. Show them that you're thinking of them. Beautiful. $15.95. Good luck, everybody. All right. Oh, I need to make room, Dee Dee, don't I? For the room. Dee Dee, I'm just going to put these over here, beautiful, and hope for the best. Because I've got to make a bit of room for my second new kit of the day now. Don't go anywhere, viewers, because I've only got limited availability of this kit. Oh, she says, stepping on everything. I'm already going to start with double figures, and then after this new kit, don't forget about 11:15ish, the spinel. This is called Hummingbird, and it literally does hum with pretty beauty. And can you see why the coral and the fancy jasper 6-strand box, or even the golds of the aventurine and the pearl 6-strand box that you got, I thought would look beautiful with this. You know, that fancy jasper strands that you just got with the coral, those greens? Yeah, wouldn't that look perfect? Absolutely perfect with it. Do you remember the snake skin? Do you remember the snake skin earlier that we had of those jasper rounds? And I said it looks so good with one of the kits today. This is the one I'm talking about. And I've got this tourmaline strand coming up later. Oh, That is just heavenly with it, absolutely heaven. So watch out for that tourmaline strand as well when I launch it, because I'll show you a close-up with the kit. It's just perfect. Alrighty, your eye's been drawn by them, so let's get them off the bus straight away. Look at these. They are irregular, almost like trapezoids. They're, well, irregular sort of, you can't really call them a trapezoid or a rectangle because they're all irregular. We've called them hexagons, have we, Slaps? Aren't they beautiful? Hexagon sort of shape, but irregular. They're not perfect symmetry. And they are 660 carats, ranging from 3 centimetres roughly to 4.5. And beautifully faceted at the edges, so you get this love. They look like fine cut marble, fine chiselled marble. Teal greens, bottle greens, and then, oh, cheeky bit of red there. All yours are going to be with the lovely silver dove greys in there. All yours are going to be different as well, don't forget. But notice how well cut they are, so we get that lovely lustre. Oh, you see, it's like cloud formations there, isn't it? Are they beautiful? Bluish tones in there, and then pinky tones and purple lilac tones. Again, I'm drawn to the mites that Sheila's working with today. So you can see all those lovely, lovely shapes. It's a big strand, it's a dynamic strand, it's a bold strand, isn't it, in the hummingbird kit. Now we've mixed that up with our Jasper faceted rounds. These are the 6mm because the colour tones are very similar, but once you start to pick them apart, once you start to separate them on your beading tray, you see so much more than first meets the eye, because just cast your eye. I mean, I'm just going to name the colours I can see: gold, terracotta, bright green, amber, rose pink, sort of like a peridot green. Some lovely colours there. When you start to pick them out, see how beautiful they are with the gems themselves. How the colours sort of fly with those big trapezoids, as it were. You get such lovely variations on there as well to match up with the gemstones, aren't you? They're gorgeous. Once you start to pick them out, there's some that are almost identical to the big rectangles. Aren't they lovely? And because they're so big, you know, you can be playful with creating spirals across the surface of those gorgeous gems as well. So there's loads of different colours in that strand. Very complementary. But we're going to give it that buzz, that hum, and we've injected it with these beautiful purple jade nuggets. 160 carats. When I love purple and green, I just think it's magic. Yeah, really. Straight away, there's the purple jade, which is electrifying, but notice how much more it pops when you put a polar opposite colour. Ooh, it sharpens. Yeah, it sharpens the look, doesn't it? Really does. You know what else I'd be tempted to put in there as well? You know, if you've got these teal greens, those purples of the rich amethyst today, that is our manager special with that jade. So there's so much we can play with here in this kit. So it might not be immediately what you thought, but once you start to have a play with those colours, and this is why we create the kits, you start to see, oh yeah, how good it can look together. So there's your 3 strands in the kit itself. So let's look to the silver. It's a brand new kit, but the drawback is I've only got double figures of this new kit, so if it's something that you've got your eye on, whatever you do, don't delay. 10 of the sterling silver head pins, 2 pairs of shepherd hook earrings, 3 bolt ring clasps with the jump rings. Then you've got 10 of the sterling silver crimp beads as well. Alrighty, so new jewellery makers, don't forget, DVD, get started. Booklet, get started. Send in your texts as well. Get your kit for under £10. Here's the Christmas present solved, okay, for under that tree on the day. And I dare say, you know, for a daughter or a son, they'll be quiet all day. They'll be making the jewellery, won't they? You won't hear from them again. They'll be straight in with it, won't they?
I was at Sarah's the other day, and Lily was with me, and she was making, I gave her some gemstones to make, and she sat there for 45 minutes. She's not 4 yet, and really? She was just concentrating, and she said to me, she says, and I hadn't said anything to her, and she says, Nanny, I'm concentrating. And she spent ages, as you say, it's fabulous.
45 minutes.
So yeah, she was,
you know, kept her attention.
Yet. Absolutely. I made a cup of tea, and I tidied round, and I thought, this is great.
There you go. Captured her imagination. 45 minutes.
So it does work. It really
does indeed. Now there's a fantastic price for jade and jasper. I've only got double figures, and that's exactly where we should be, but we know it's Thursday, we know it's midweek, and Sheila and I are a pair of girls that love a bargain. So we're not going to stop there. We're not going to stop there for you. Oh, hello, I love a surprise. Go on, surprise me. He's going to surprise me. I've only got double figures of this kit though, so that's the only drawback, but the drawback is not going to be the price point. So here is, you know, something to grab their attention, and I think, well, oh, $19.95. Look at the size of those jasper slabs. That's super low. That's naughty low, but I love a bit of naughtiness. $19.95. Brand new kit called Hummingbird. If it's exactly what you've been looking for, or you're already thinking, oh, I can start playing with that, please don't miss out. Call that free phone number. You know, when I'm saying double figures, most of our kits that we introduce have 3 figures, you know, as a launch, but this is the drawback, so don't let it be your drawback. Just call right now. You know you've got that 30-day money-back guarantee, and I just love those slabs. They're just fantastic, as I do the pop of that jade. I'm just already starting to think, you know, do you remember the tourmaline I said coming up? And it's going to be so affordable because we've taken extra money off that kit. Should have been $27.95. If I just introduce you to that tourmaline, look how perfect it is in fusion with the kit. Do you think that works? Those colours, how beautiful are they against the slabs? And with your other strand there as well, how beautiful are they? If actually you start to pick out the pinks in there and put them with the jades, how gorgeous is that? Really, it's those polar opposite colours, the beautifulness there. So we've taken extra off because I really want you to have that tourmaline strand. October's birthstone there, beautiful. It's $19.95. We took extra off there. So if this is your kit, and we'll see Sheila and her designs, and I'll know you want to, you know, she doesn't mind if you want to copy or emulate or recreate. You know, that's the whole point of having our guest designers with us, to inspire your creativity further, to encourage new buyers to, you know, take that plunge. All our regulars, don't forget, were once a new buyer like you, and they made that phone call, and then they made their jewellery, and then they send in their entries every week to win £100 or £50 worth of credit to spend with us. And then, well, at the end of it, they've got beautiful jewellery to make, to give us presents to wear, you know, or I know she doesn't look old enough to be a grandma, but she is. Her granddaughter, 45 minutes making jewellery. It's a lie, she's not a grandma at all. $19.95, she's far too glamorous for that. Oh. She's what's known in the Jewellery Maker family as the cougar of Jewellery Maker TV. Do you want to be a cougar?
I'll give it a go then.
She's not at all. She's too nice for a cougar. $19.95. Rightio, let's go for a kit rundown and then go see our beautiful Sheila.
Does that mean I have to roar?
I don't know. No, that means you prowl, like, I suppose, like a tigress or a cheetah or a panther.
Oh, yes.
You can prowl and purr.
Right. Oh, I'll enjoy that.
Yeah, you don't growl. No, you prowl and purr.
I'll enjoy that.
Cougar.
Oh, all right. Okay,
she's into it now. She's into it now. Good luck, Scott.
Oh, it's too late now. It's too late now. We've done the calendar now.
Well, I know. You had your chance there, didn't you?
I've missed it now.
Didn't you?
Oh, let's put my challenge away.
Okay, darling. I'm just going to make a bit of room for you there, honey bun.
Thank you.
So that we can see your glorious designs. Now, we are getting low on the kits. So if you want to be inspired further, please do. We'll get the code up there as OJGP90. Now, you have made 5 beautiful.
Yes. I could have gone a bit more gem heavy, but I only had the 2 clasps in there.
That's true.
I had 3.
3, yes,
so I couldn't have made any more necklaces really with these, because it would have meant just stringing them.
Yeah.
And so I could have done, but I've made them quite gem heavy, because I've done a bracelet as well with one of the clasps, because there's 3 clasps. So it's entirely up to you really what everybody wants to do, but I just chose to do the ones I have. But I mean, these are such fabulous features that all of them you could use as a pendant, and, you know, do some wire wrapping, and so the sort of versatility there and what you can use, and the price is just amazing. I mean, this here, look at the difference. If you look at this one here, just look at the different tones in that one. So I picked that one out.
It's like a sunset, isn't it?
Yeah, because it was different, and I thought, you know, it sort of goes in with the lilacs, and there's also in the tiny, tiny faceted jade there. That colour matches.
Yes, you've picked out the agate, I think it is. Yeah, the jasper. Sorry.
So there are so many different.
And did you make the little chain with your headpins there, Sheila?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
yes, I did.
Lovely.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful.
I had to chop them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that's squeeze them a little bit, but you know, you get there. But it just shows you what you can do with your kit,
even if you haven't got chain.
And I think for sort of new jewellery makers, you know. You haven't collected a stash or anything, really.
You're starting from scratch.
So actually, if you just buy a kit, everything is there for you to actually make
chain
5,
if you want
6,
to,
sometimes 8 pieces of jewellery. So
we'll send you the catalogue as well, so you can see what other chain is available.
Yeah.
You know,
which is because there's some lovely techniques in there as well.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
So, first order.
Talking of techniques, what can you show us?
Well, I thought as I made that little section in the middle. And I've done some earrings to match as well on these right angle weave. There's a little section in there. Is that level?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's lovely. Look how different those two beautiful
they are.
jaspers are.
And if you don't turn the gemstone round, then it's not until you actually turn it round afterwards that you realise that there's a different colour.
Yeah, and a different pattern maybe. Yeah. Okay, my darling.
So the little feature in the middle of that necklace is the same as the
earrings here.
I've just realised I've messed up.
You've complemented them,
But never mind.
Those ones there are beautiful.
Yeah, but if I've looked and I'd put a black one in there. But having said that, I may have made those at the end, and that's what I had left.
Oh, okay, so if you'd started,
if I'd have started with that one, but
just goes to show the different colours on that strand, isn't it amazing?
I know, and they're all different, you know. I mean,
now you've got a strand here again. I know. Look at that with the greens.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Like a cream stripe in the middle.
Lightning flash, yeah. Beautiful. I like that.
So I mean that they just make gorgeous. So, and even just on thread as well, you know, and wire. I would love to. Maybe we'll get kits eventually with a little bit of wiring, but. You know, that takes you on another journey as well with jewellery making.
Yeah, the regulars know we've got the wire on the web, we've got the wire in the catalogue anyway, so... Anyway, I digress. You're going to show us the technique so everybody can get involved?
Well, this necklace, I actually did the feature in the middle, and then I just took some of the beads, took the strand back through again to enable me to carry on with the necklace. So it's all in one section.
One go. Yeah. So cut plenty of beading thread for yourself,
this technique I think is also on the website too.
Right, okay.
And it's just 4 gemstones. I've put the lilac-y colour 2nd and 4th because I'm trying to get that to follow through like the little feature piece in the middle of the necklace so that you've got the same flow through. So, and then all you do, you just take the opposite thread, pop it through the very last gemstone that you put on. Just feed your thread so you've got an equal amount either side. Like so. And then that gives you that little...
circle, yeah.
That little, I call it a diamond. It looks like a little cross really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like a little cross. And then start again with your small faceted jade, followed by your lilac one again. So that's 2 on that side, 1 on the other side. It doesn't really matter because it passes through anyway, but and then just take it back over again.
Back through the jade.
Back through the jade. Then that gives you that little section in the middle of the necklace. And then to actually get your thread back over the other side to allow you to carry on with your necklace, just thread it back through the gemstones.
Just briefly to interrupt, we're down to the last 50 now of the hummingbird kits, so we did only start with double figures, so it's worth bearing in mind if you're watching the live show right now. But do always give us a call on the repeat because obviously we want you all to be able to take advantage of this offer today. So you'd be surprised how we're often left with 2s and 3s.
Absolutely.
And the next day we're going, we've still got a couple of those kits left.
Yeah, exactly. So there we go. So I've just threaded that one back through to the opposite side. Just
so
make sure that
on.
you've finished. I'll go up to the next one there.
I see.
Yeah, go back up again, and then you will finish. So you'll be able to carry on threading on the opposite sides.
Yes, I see. To continue up with
your
necklace design.
With your necklace design, and then that feature there is exactly the same with the earrings. And when you've actually finished, both of your threads will be obviously up there, because I've threaded the other one back through again. And then just put a crimp bead on, and then just fold it back through.
For your shepherd hook,
for your to go on your shepherd hook or your studs, whichever.
So as it stands right now, you would just take 2 of the jasper slabs and carry on?
Yeah, just 2 of the jasper slabs.
And then
and then just carry on, and then I've just put a faceted and a jade. And I think I started that one first.
Right.
So I just wanted to make a bit of a feature just to show that with the slabs and with the jade and the various colours, how effective it is.
And indeed it is.
And then
beautiful. So that's your hummingbird jewellery kit, and Sheila has made 5 beautiful Gem Intense pieces there out of the kit, and we're down to less than 50 of the kit now remaining in stock. So
with the little bracelet, I just put 2 slabs on there and then threaded, and then I made a little seedy bead.
That's gorgeous.
Just sort of to go in the middle.
Now, in your expert opinion, Sheila, if I'd given you another strand, would that go?
Fabulous. Oh gosh, absolutely.
Wouldn't it? The tourmaline.
Beautiful. Oh yes.
That's fabulous.
That goes so well, doesn't it, with that?
Yeah. Just as a little added extra there.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Looks perfect, doesn't it? So I'm going to launch it. That's what I'm going to do.
Off
so
you
we can have the kit. Off we go.
Go.
We'll take go girlfriend. We'll take money off the kit as we have done to 1995, and so that you can take advantage of this beautiful tourmaline. And it is a beautiful gemstone. You can see all of the different colours there, you know, over 1,000 different colours in this gorgeous gem. We get a lot of ours from Africa, from Nigeria, discovered in the early 90s, about 93 in Ibadan, for the tourmaline deposit. The beautiful, because it's a wonderful mix of minerals and earth elements and rare chemicals that come together to give this cacophony of colour that you don't see in any other gem, not in terms of the range. And it has some of the rarest gems in its beautiful family, your rubelites, your paribas, your versalites, you know, it's incredible, beautiful gemstone, your dravites, and you've got these beautiful blues. I can start to pick them apart, some greens, some almost golds. Look at that one, that peachy gold and red. That's almost like the gemstone, that sunset gemstone that Sheila had in her necklace. I think it was my producer's favourite. Can you see the apple red and green there? Then purple pink, then dark blue, and that almost looks like rutilated quartz, candy pink, greens there, and almost like rubelite reds, and then we go to amber greens and golds there. Beautiful lemon honey colours. All the different chip sizes as well. So pretty. Lovely autumn shades there. You've got it all in one gorgeous strand. I mean, that almost looks like Pariba. It's so beautiful and vivid. Gorgeous. Now, actually, £9.45 is exactly where we should be, because that is an ample strand. That one is just glowing, rich, ample. £9.45, but I did say I'd love you to get this with the hummingbird kit today, because it is just, can you see that one there, Ryan? I mean, once you start to, they're on a temporary strand at the moment, but once I start to sort of pluck them off, isn't that gorgeous? Look at those golds in that one. Yeah, it does. Doesn't it look like amber? It's just beautiful, isn't it? So we're not staying at £9.95 was my point. We would like you to have this with the hummingbird kit, because I just think it is absolute perfection to go with it. So rather than cost you loads more, which we don't want to do, because how about £6.95 for your tourmaline? How about for anybody who's watching today, whether you got the kit or not, £6.95 for your tourmaline? Brilliant. That and the early morning special, the Mystic Quartz earlier. Ridiculous. Isn't that beautiful? You can pick out the pinks and have it with my gorgeous pink spinel coming up. You know, those beautiful, beautiful rare pink spinels. Those dark greens. I mean, that one is almost Pariba blue. Look at that one. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Just pick them off the strand. Look at the colours. Because they're only on a temporary strand, which I don't know, does make it slightly harder to see all those colours. But look at those. Isn't that gorgeous? And I love all the irregularity. I love the fact that we've got such a range of colour there, and that's what I hope you'll love as well with your 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't forget, 240 carats, $6.95, genuine tourmaline, beautifully polished. About 30-second wait on the phone line, but it's a free phone number, so hang on in there. Don't miss out. It's a gorgeous strand. There's those nuggets as well. They just go on and on and on. There's loads on the strand. Once you start to separate those colours, you've got so much to play with as well. Or just keep the colours as they are, because I think they look so complementary anyway. You know, those autumn shades. So beautiful. $9.95 originally, $6.95 now. Yeah, so we're not even stopping at $9.95, $6.95, because we want you to get it with your hummingbird kit. Yeah, let's bring that in with the kit here so you can just see all the majesty. There you go. So if you had both today, you've got your kit for $19.95. You've got your tourmaline now for $6.95. You've got a bargain. And 1p&p. Both codes are on the screen now. I mean, Sheila made 5 beautiful pieces of jewellery. That would have gone even further with an extra tourmaline strand for $6.95. Gorgeous. They work so beautifully together. I hope you agree. I mean, it was just an idea. You don't have to go with it, but I just thought, oh yeah, gotta have that strand with that kit. Another strand that would look great as well as my manager's special at 12 today. Talking of those purples, the beautiful amethysts as well. Look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? Really rich, yeah. Have one more look there so you can get those codes written down. See if you're feeling inspired with those pinks and those teal greens and those golds. And you've got all the silver in there. You've got the gift bags. You've got the gift all sewn up, haven't you? You've got the gift idea for Christmas Day. Yeah, it is a perfect Christmas gift. Just get one of our toolkits for under £10. Or you don't even have to do that. Once you've introduced them to Jewellery Maker and our free DVD and our catalogue, they'll be able to do the rest themselves. But the thing is, it's like getting the Christmas toy without the batteries. Really, you'd want to get started, wouldn't you? So you want the tools so you can do all the techniques. So it's like if you couldn't give a child the toy without the batteries. Oh, it's just like the worst. It's like I've got it there in the box, but I can't play with it.
They should be in, I think.
They should, shouldn't they? I mean, some do, but it's just awful, isn't it? Because even as a parent, if you're buying, you don't automatically think of it. That's the awful thing. You know, it's not deliberate. You just don't think of it. It's like, oh no, I've got everything there, but I need the tools to make the jewellery. This is awful. I'm going to have to wait now.
I can't
get the dad's pliers out. Oh. So get the toolkit now. Save the heartache. Don't forget the batteries on the 25th. Okay, I think it's time to launch that noble Duke of the gem world. My beautiful, beautiful prince, Black Prince's ruby. Pink spinel. Ah! Just divine, just divine. Cast your eye on the quality here, and I do say quality because of the absolute beautiful uniformity, the wonderful inner refractivity and brilliance of the spinel. You get alamandine spinel, which is your violet variety. You get the ballast ruby, which is a historical name of spinel, the dark reds. You get your cobalt, your flame, the orange-red variety. Yellow to orange is a rubicelle. You've got the most sought after by collectors are your reds and your pinks. And this gorgeous, gorgeous spinel, 8 on the Mohs scale of hardness. So gorgeous and durable. Like your diamonds, singularly refractive. Great durability. No cleavage. That's the difference between that and diamonds. Beautifully singularly refractive like garnets and diamonds, so purity of brilliance. You can't improve on this gorgeous sought after gemstone. I mean, anything over 2 carats in this gem is exceptionally rare. They tend to be a bit more, well, these are more of a pinky strawberry red, aren't they? They're some on the colour wheel between the pinks and the reds, and you know, the beauty of this colour in whatever light. This is what's so beautiful about spinel. You can't improve on it with any treatments or anything that can happen in the gem industry, and indeed does. So that's not a criticism, but the beauty is, no matter what the light, this will always look that colour. You know how some colours, some gems can bleed in certain studio light conditions, or dark light, or inside or outside. Spinel doesn't. always has this integrity. That's why I always call it the Duke. And, you know, 20 to 50% of the price of ruby half the time spinellas. That's why I always call it the, you know, the best kept secret of nature. But, you know, this beautiful gem is getting more and more recognised in the industry, and we have to recognise that quality. I mean, it just glows. It's just tremendous value, I think, in the market. Supply is very limited as well, you know, because, of course, they're not always overly marketing gems that aren't obviously readily available, that are rarer than rubies. This is why perhaps you don't see it as much. So they're obviously going to market things that are a little bit more readily available to mine for and then to sell. So it really is an absolute treasure. It's a secret we like to share with you, our Jewellery Maker customers. What's the carat weight on this strand, darling, just so I know for everybody? 45 carats, so anything over 2 carats, Ryan, is amazing. I've got 45 carats. I know that as a singular 2 carats, and this is a collective, but wow, on a strand like this, look at that. Can you see that sparkle at home? Can you see that brilliance? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, I think the largest ever spinel was well, one of the largest was about 10 carats as a singular. This is 45 carats on the strand. Look how that colour, when you do the close-up here, look how the colour never diminishes. Look how there's fewer inclusions than you'd ever see in a ruby. You know, the beautiful strawberry pinks. Gorgeous fire, yeah. Look at the sparkle on how well they've been faceted. I just think they're gorgeous. Really gorgeous. 45 carats. I'll be doing a jig round the Christmas tree. That's incredible. I just want to make a lovely spinel necklace and be done with it, Ryan. Don't even want to be inventive, darling. I just want to make a beautiful hot pink spinel, gorgeous necklace. Look at that. All that pure, rich rarity in the... Look how the sparkle. It doesn't diminish. It doesn't matter if I go inside, outside, upside down. Doesn't matter where I go. This is always going to look absolutely fantastic.
Seedy beads.
Seedy beads, yeah, because they get small. It's actually a graduated strand.
Very petite and feminine.
Yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
What do they look to my eye ranging from at least? Well, no, that's bigger than that. It says 2 to 4 on our graphics, but that bad boy down there is at least 5. Look at the size of him. I'll say the one next to him is 4. And they graduate. Look at that. Oh, they're beautiful, 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 but don't take my word for it. 30-day money-back guarantee. So for a massive, massive 45 carats, yeah. With their deep, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful pinks, refractivity. You've got purer, more intense colours there, less inclusions. You've got a brighter refractivity. You've got single refractivity. You've got the Natwi, the beautiful Burmese call it, the spirit polished gemstone. $44.95, basically £1 a carat. Yeah, 45 carats. I can't believe I even just said that. £1 a carat. Goodness me, a bunch of carats cost more than that, don't they? Depends where you're shopping. Go down the market.
I remember in the early days when somebody had actually put, instead of carrot, they'd actually put carrots.
Oh no, oh bless, C-A-R-R-O. Oh,
no,
we know our carrots from our carrots, don't we, viewers?
We do
$44.95, absolute bargain. Rarer than rubies, but look at the affordability there. And look at that colour intensity, because that's the most important consideration for a spinel. You know, you don't get those secondary tones. Look at those strawberry reds. There's no masking of browns or greys. The cutting has got to be so important because it really affects the brilliance. And, you know, a well-cut spinel such as this, and there's got to be over 100 on this strand, is breathtaking. Can you see that brilliance? You see how the pop of the colour is so vivid and beautiful. It's perfect for your jewellery. And, you know, there's faceted... I love the shape that we've got from 5 to 2 millimetres there as well. See how bright they are against my skin tone there. You'd only need a couple on a little silver head pin or with some pearls on a gold-plated shepherd's hook. You could make a little spinel ring. Imagine that as a gift for a Christmas present. And then you can edge, I'm sure, unless they already know about their gems, you know, about how, you know, the rarity. You could say, you know, it's rarer than your beautiful rubies. Isn't that beautiful? That's just one tiny portion of the strand. Isn't that lovely? You could get one of our little ring what do we call them? Those little ring caps, the shower caps, couldn't we?
Yeah, the sieve. It's like
the sieve, yeah.
They will be
Wouldn't they just
stunning.
out the sieve?
And with some pearls or black onyx, the tiny ones.
Those lovely pearls in that beadie box.
And to let them dangle over the top as well. In fact, I've got a brooch at home that I meant to bring in because I wanted to do a ring like that.
Oh, yeah.
So those would be absolutely gorgeous.
Wouldn't they, out that pearl box you got earlier? So you could split the cost of this, because I appreciate this is a high-end strand, but again, if you're making your jewellery to sell, or you really want that precious jewellery to be made for someone, because you don't have to use loads at all. $44.95. Oh, I think it's gorgeous and a must-have. Beautiful. Oh, I could bang on about it all day. Just love it. I love, 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 love the beauty spinel. Gorgeous. Look at the glow. You hold it up to that light and that brilliance. They're so noble, they're so pure, they're so beautiful. And it's just so well cut that you see that breathtaking beauty. So go halves with a friend or just get it home, 30-day money-back guarantee. So I know it's an investment, but then we like to do our high-end strands as well, because this is the kind of quality I'd be showing you in the jewellery on Gems TV, you know, in terms of a ring or, you know, a pair of earrings, you know, that breathtaking spinel. And it's certainly, you don't see those kind of price points. You just, even in the, you know, in the shops. My favourite pieces of jewellery is a spinel ring. Alrighty, I've got to move on because I talk too much. I've got beautiful, I'm going to show you this because we've got my manager's special at 12, but this is a wonderful, unusual, talking about rarity, hematite. It's called Iron Tiger's Eye, and jasper. Because there's your jasper, almost like a jasper, and then you've got your next one that is almost like the silver greys of the hematite. Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? And then your more traditional, you and I would recognise as your tiger's eye. It's a wonderful mix of all three, a fusion in a gemstone strand. Coming up, so don't go anywhere. And it looks great in the third new kit of the day, our high-end kit. Still got some of the hummingbird left, so take advantage. And we're going to have a catch-up with Sheila. Loads more still to see.
This bead box consists of 3 strands of red jade, totaling 480 carats, and 3 strands of white jade, totaling 530 carats, all for just $17.95. These fabulous festive jade rounds are perfect for adding that touch of colour to your winter designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code RIP029. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Previously on Jewellery Maker.
We would like to do something.
Like a calendar. Jewellery Maker calendar.
With the guys for charity.
Yeah,
with the guys modelling gemstones.
The younger ones, that'd be great. Yeah.
Linda, I think that's a brilliant idea, and I really do think we should do the calendar. Great. We'll have to think up some really brilliant ideas for that then. We'll need a really hunky man for this.
Have you seen that?
It's given me a good idea for January.
The Jewellery Maker calendar is now on sale. Phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. For every copy sold, Jewellery Maker will donate £1 to the Everyman charity.
Do you think Steve will put the mistletoe where we want him to put it?
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Great!
Yeah, 12 o'clock today for that fantastic amethyst. And I'm going to do my next section and then I will launch that brand new, well, tiger's iron as it's called. Those lovely marquise petal shapes of hematite, tiger's eye and jasper all in one. So unusual and yet so beautiful. All right, this section is a little medley. And It's called Christmas Party. Yeah, I'm going to straight away pick up these because they are beautiful. Look at these. They go so well in the new kit. Look at this. Look at this for colour. Look at those from the green. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, it is. Like a sunset. And then, oh, you know, I've gone straight for it. Sophie favourite. I know, and I didn't even realise what it was. I just thought, I love it. It's my red Botswana agate. Look at those patterns. I'm obsessed with Botswana. Even when I don't know what it is, I'm going for it. Look at those colours. These are beautiful. And just to put the torch there, because I just want it to really translate. That is gorgeous. Looks like an African shield, doesn't it, with a painting on it? Yeah. Doesn't that look beautiful? Wow, wow, wow. £9.45. They're all so different. And again, just get the light behind them. You see, ooh, those sunset reds. Yeah, and there's greens and beautiful patterns. They really are gorgeous. Love the shape as well, because they are slightly faceted as well. So you're getting all of those on the strand for £9.45. That would look lovely in our Edge of Darkness kit and my third new kit of the day as well. £9.45. It's Botswana agate like I've never seen it. Look at those. These are unbelievable. Yeah, my Autumn Leaves kit. It gives you a clue to why. They're in the same kit. They're in the same strand. Oh, it's just too beautiful for words. Rightio, moving on. Let's get a bit of golden. Oh, yeah, hello. Look at those. Oh, Botswana again, but I'm not just going to be totally obsessive. I'm going to put it with, oh, look at those. Oh, I'll bring you those in a moment. This is, oh, these are big Botswana agates. Yeah, look how different this gem can be. Is that amazing? They're big nuggets. You can see the size of them. And look at those for the colours of autumn. The golds, the silvers. Again, this would look so good in the Autumn Leaves kit. All right, all I'm going to say is this. All I'm going to do is this. Loveliness. Loveliness. That's all I'm saying. With the Botswana agate there. They're beautiful. And they're so big and there's such fantastic lustre. And look at the banding on them. I want to put it with the Mystic Silver Quartz again. Look at that banding, that finesse, the fine lines of the banding. And how individual they are. Put them with those golden orange adventurines that you got earlier. Or the silver greys with the hematites in the 3-strand pack earlier with that blue dot jasper. Look at the cream ice white lace there as well. That looked nice with that blue jade. Oh, it's beautiful and it's so rich and inviting. That looks so good in my Autumn Leaves kit. So I've put it with some pretty, look at those golds. Yeah, my citrine, and then I'll bring you the faceted buttons of the smoky quartz. Just think these look great together. They're beautiful. Do you think they're beautiful? I think they're beautiful. So there's your Botswana. Then we'll bring you that citrine, which really is bright and bubbling over with effervescence. It really is as a mixture of evanescence and effervescence. It really is. It's just glowing. And again, some of them are sort of white to gold, some are completely lemon. So beautiful. Great transparency, great diaphanous brilliance inside, glow. The odd little inclusion, but it's fractional, and actually it's not destroying beauty or durability, so therefore it's all part of the natural mix. Gorgeous. Love the tones on those as well. Some move from white to lemonade to amber gold. And so beautiful with that Botswana. Really picks up those golds. And let's bring you the smoky quartz. Again, this is another Sheila favourite here. The smoky quartz. She loves this first smoky quartz of the day, Sheila. Yeah, I know you love putting these with your pearls, so let's do that. One of your banded agates from earlier that you're working with in the challenge. Look at those three together. Oh, beautiful. Got half a Sheila's challenge there.
Colours, isn't there?
Yeah. Smoky quartz with the pearls. Sheila's two favourites there. They're beautiful, yeah. Anyway, that's in Sheila's challenge today. We're playing with the smoky quartz. £11.45. Look at this quality. The aluminium smoky cappuccino browns. Oh, I'll tell you what I want to put with that. Those fantastic African wood ovals. Ooh. Ah. Eee. Ooh, it's just noises. It's all going so well. It all goes so well together. Doesn't it look beautiful?
In the morning.
I know. They won't let us on after 9.
No.
Guess what happens? Oh, just the clarity, the quality is there. And they're faceted rounds as well. So, you know, you get loads of lovely lustre on the surface as well. So beautiful. Really beautiful. Love those. £11.45, and real. That's again the kind of quality you see in your rings, in your smoky quartz gemstone jewellery. And look at the price of this strand; it's ridiculous. Only £11.45. Because I say what I see, and if you don't see it, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. So pretty. The hummingbird kit again with those colours in there, those teals. I want to put with these pinks. This is strawberry milkshake pink. This is. It's my fossil jasper, and 10, 8 and 6mm. And again, this looks beautiful. I'm going to put it with the smoky quartz because you might think, well, what? Lovely with the black as well. Lovely with the hummingbird kit. Yeah. I'm limited. I'm a little bit limited in the stock. Not completely, but oh, do you know what would look great with that? The tourmaline with the pink wood fossil. Yeah, do you remember that tourmaline strand? Let's get that in on the act as well. Oh! Ooh, the kits we could make together. Look at that with your smoky quartz and the fossil jasper. Ooh, beautiful. Wouldn't it look lovely? Ooh, and your smoky quartz.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Smoky quartz, I don't think is appreciated enough in the fact that it goes with so many things, very similar to black onyx.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know, 'cause it looks beautiful with citrine as well.
Rich.
Yeah.
These are lovely. You've got some sandy coloured beiges. You've got some caramel mink gold colours. You've got strawberry pinks. A fusion of the two. It's not just pink, and it's more of a muted pink if you're not going for that bright pink. 510 carats. Getting a bit limited, only on double figures on those. Beautiful though, beautiful. Alrighty. Oh, hello. Oh, is it me you're looking for? Look at these. Agate and all its wondrous beauty. Irregular cut slabs, I know. Look at that, they're like your leggings today, the zebra print. Are they beautiful? All so different as we go round. Close on in those, Ryan. Give us the foray.
It's a good job they can't hear what goes on in the gallery. It is a good job
sometimes they can't. I know. The naughtiness that goes on in that gallery. And I have to be the height of professionality, don't I? Sometimes. There's the patterns, isn't it? It's like the cavernous cave the Dark Lord came from. $9.95, 650 carats. Beautiful for the pendants. Beautiful. In fact, let's put the black onyx with it. Let's rock it up here. Ooh, yeah. Did you get that lovely... I mean, we did do this earlier, but I'm going to pop it in anyway again. The lace. I think it's the lace jasper. Look at those. We made another kit together, viewers. Ooh. Got the black onyx. They've got the agate, irregular agate, and then the crazy lace. I know I did that at the start of the show, but I popped it in again because I've just seen it here, and I just think it looks so nice with the banding in those irregular faceted slabs, yeah. No, oh, look, those all £10 each. Beautiful. Do you like the kits I keep making? What should we call this one? Crazy Hazy. Deep, dark and sultry, we'll call this one. Yeah, beautiful. The Dark Lord likes that one, yeah. They are beautiful. Those onyxes are gorgeous. Let's go for a bit of hot pink with those fantastic black onyxes. Look at those two as well. Imperial jasper, the rice beads. It just looks so fantastic. Yeah. We had the rondelles earlier, which are limited in stock, but now we've got the rice beads. You remember the dark purple? They look pretty as well. If you just had a strand of the pink there of the fossil wood, and then you had that black onyx in there as well. Gorgeous, wouldn't it? And again, another kit. Pinky and perky, we can call this. Beautiful. The rice jasper is always really, really popular. Always really popular. So $7.95, you can see why. It's the patterns, that lovely shape, hot injection of hot pink, pretty with rose quartz, gorgeous with black, gorgeous with green as well. 200 carats for $7.95. Ooh, lush, 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 lush. And you know our manager's special today is the beautiful purple amethyst. Well, let's put it with this strand and mix in there a bit of the black onyx a bit earlier. Ooh, our multicoloured faceted amethyst rectangles with our manager's special there and some black onyx. That looks so rich and inviting, doesn't it? Just look at these colours. The patterns there. You can see it's faceted again, that diamond top table. It's $11.95. I just look, again, lovely with the crazy lace. Some beautiful colours in there. In fact, let me just show you them up close. You wouldn't believe that they're the same family. I mean, again, beautiful. $11.95. Look at those patterns. Look at the web. They're gorgeous. So you just think, oh, is it quite? No, you get the light in there. Beautiful. And then there's browns in there as well. Wonderful patterns. Lovely, lovely colours. So, so pretty. So, so different. Ooh. Love it. $11.95. Yeah. Alrighty, don't forget my manager special if you love those amethysts coming up. Oh yes, yes, and last but not least, because then I will launch the brand new strand. This is beautiful. Dendritic agate, and you can see the dendritic rivers. It looks like sort of the little flowers in your aquarium or the little moss that grows up from beneath the riverbeds. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful. And again, very much, I'm just thinking of the patterns that you're seeing, the animal print. Ooh, that's like a Turner-esque seascape, isn't it? Sky, look at that. Beautiful. Ooh, some almost like pure white. Oof. Like that, the patterns there. Gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? In fact, wouldn't that look lovely, for instance, with this? And perhaps with... Ooh. 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 Yeah, don't they look gorgeous together? Those flowers are beautiful, aren't they? They look like, is it the lychee fruits?
Yes.
£8.45 for that beautiful, beautiful strand. Let's do the new tiger's eye. Love those patterns on there, Sheila. Aren't they lovely? This tiger's eye, hematite. It's got it all going on here. And jasper. Yeah. Tiger iron. Because if you look at here, here's like the jasper patterning, the banding, but there isn't, if I just move it, there isn't the chatoyancy as this. You see that, the difference, that chatoyancy. See that movement of light dancing on the fibrous inclusions. That's your tiger's eye as opposed to beautiful banding, don't get me wrong, but you haven't got that chatoyancy, have you? So there's probably the difference, the biggest difference between your jasper and your tiger's eye. But it's all happening in the one gem because we've got hematite in here as well, because it almost goes like silver golds, if that makes sense, as well. This wonderful luster. So you've got the banding there, you can see it there, the jasper. And the tiger's eye with the jasper in there, giving you those gold shimmers. And the hematite's in there as well, which is an amazing reflective metallic gemstone. They're beautiful, aren't they? Some are a mix of the two, some are entirely one or the other. But it's all made up of those three gorgeous, so morphing together of those gorgeous elements, those gorgeous gems of hematite, jasper and tiger's eye. So how much, darling? 295 carats. Oh. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous, aren't they? Beautiful. Yeah, the waves. I just love the way, you know, you're just getting that. Some of them are just completely chatoyant. Others are just little bits of chatoyancy in the corner of the jasper or in between a little layer. I like the wood layers as well. Beautiful. And front and back, I think that's what Sheila was talking about earlier. You know, when you turn the strand over, turn the gemstone over, you see a different feature. Front and back. Gorgeous. Not seen this before, never seen it before. That's beautiful, isn't it? We recently had it before, and yeah, popped in and out, been very popular. But I'm pleased to announce, you know, I've got a strand for you right now, brand new, first time on air. And again, put those with those, oh, you see, you put them with those lovely citrines, those beautiful Botswanas earlier. Ooh, yeah. Cool.
So many yummy things. Look at
Yum,
that.
yum, yum, Sheila.
Wow.
The jewellery we could be making, darling.
That reminds me of lemon sherbet and coffee and... Oh.
Smoky quartz and a bit of... sounded like Hannibal Lecter there, didn't I? Yeah, look, I'll put in Sheila's favourite there. Wow, that's beautifulness ready to go. Nothing dull about your jewellery there. No! Yeah, at $7.95. It's an add to your order. It's a bit of what I call a no-brainer. Don't even think about that one. Just make sure you get home. Look at the chatoyancy. Look at that beauty. Hold it. You know, see it under the different light conditions. It's totally beautiful and totally natural. The wonderful play of tiger's eye chatoyancy. Gorgeous, isn't it? So rich. I like the little shapes that they're in as well, and they're so beautifully polished. So beautifully polished. Mix it in with the golds and the browns. Mix it in with your hematite colours as well, because it's got the hematite in there. Yeah. Beautiful. Under £8. And again, I love it with the purples anyway, because I love the browns and the purples. Yeah. $7.95. We're going to bring you our manager special at 12. So whatever you do, don't miss out. Add that to your order right now so that you can take advantage. It looks great with the new kit, the autumn leaves kit. Yeah, brand new today. It's one of our high-end kits, but it's going to be absolutely fab. You've had a little shufty of it. You've had a little shufty of how good it looks. I'm just going to keep making nice kits for myself. Oh, there's so much that you could just integrate and mix and match on today's show. Beautiful, beautiful, yeah. That's Sheila's challenge there as well. Oh, possibilities are endless. Love, 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 love it. Just love that playfulness of the colours in there. Oh, let's have a look. Ooh. It's just noises, isn't it? Oh.
Just make me smile,
it's just lovely, isn't it? It's just effortless. It does it for you. Don't need to do anything else.
Just a natural reaction, isn't it, really, when you see anything?
It's genuinely, yeah, it is. It's the natural reaction of, gosh, that's a beautiful strand. That's going to look so fantastic in the jewellery that you're going to make. I'm already excited about seeing the, you know, what you're going to make, what you're going to send in on the Wall of Fame. Ooh, now I needed a bit of, the newbie there, yeah, I need a bit of richness in there to break it up. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, it's all going on. Right, I'm going to have a catch up with our Sheila. That is QKTAA2. So we've got loads of lovely newbies there still to bring you, as well as our new kit. I'm going to keep that near the new kit so that you can see it in situation with it. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Already there. You're going to love that, love that. How are you doing with the challenge, darling? She's getting herself all set up.
Putting them out, yeah.
Okay.
Because I've
just been busy. She's been busy.
Oh.
Still setting up. That's all right. You set up, darling. You set up. You set up?
I'll have to walk further around now because of the tree and everything else. It takes me a little bit longer.
I know. You've got more obstacles to negotiate when you get around the studio.
Yeah.
It's like me, I keep thinking I'm going to headbutt one of the snowflakes or something.
I have to watch I don't knock the tree.
Now, you made the 2 necklaces.
I made those.
Those were the 2 that we saw.
And then I've made the necklace there with a little bit of wire that I had left. I didn't have much gold wire today. So, and then I just made some earrings.
Yes, I think you were just getting those prepared and ready.
Yeah.
They look so expensive, don't they? They look gorgeous.
Don't they?
That's the shell, and that is the little bit.
Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, the banded agate there, yeah, and the real pearl there as well.
But I mean, look how the citrine as well, and that you were showing earlier on.
Yeah.
How all of they, they'll go with us with the challenge.
Yeah.
Everything there that you were showing earlier on.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, they would.
And then I've done a twisted bangle bracelet.
Yes, is it stretchy?
Yes. Yeah. And then I've got a heart in my stash box, so I've just put a little heart, well, a largest heart.
Ah, that's beautiful. So that's using the shell and some of the little round banded agates. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got lots of little featured charms actually like that, or connectors, or
anything,
danglers.
You can use anything, and I've just attached it to the elastic
catalogue, yeah,
with a head pin, and just let it dangle, and then just wrap the head pin round.
There's some lovely oval earrings there.
Yeah, well, this was some silver wire I'd got, so I've just made them into an oval, and I will have to finish the bottom yet. I haven't finished the bottom yet, but I thought I might put something dropping from the bottom.
Oh, okay. Work in progress.
Work in progress.
That's okay.
And what? Oh, yeah. No, that's it.
And I can still see loads left over still.
Yeah. There's loads left. I will do some more, but.
So there are the codes on the screen there for what Sheila's incorporated in her designs. If you like the gold-plated findings, obviously we've got plenty in our catalogue and on our web as well. And yeah, beautiful. So ongoing, because we've still got another hour of the live show. So yeah, beautiful.
I have, yes.
Yeah. We can keep her occupied for another hour.
Oh yes, I've got another, maybe a necklace and a bracelet, and maybe a pair of earrings to keep me going.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Crack the whip.
You will do more. You will work more. I don't want you to go anywhere, because all we're going to do is simply get set up for our manager special, which is the amethyst, and then in the last section of the show we will be launching our final kit of the day, which I think is going to be the firm favourite for everyone. So
very different.
Yeah,
yeah, they're
beautiful.
And for this time of year, what presents they will make.
Oh yes. So don't go anywhere. Manager special on the back of this.
This bead box consists of 3 strands of aqua jade totalling 470 carats and 3 strands of white jade totalling 490 carats, all for just $17.95. The fabulous bright blues in this box are sure to add an instant highlight to any design. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code RKP063. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Gems TV are proud to announce its first ever Christmas Gala dinner. We'd love you to join Steve and Sarah Bennett and a host of presenters from Gems TV, Gems Extra and Jewellery Maker for an evening of glitz and glamour. Our black tie dinner dance will be held at Nailcoat Hall, one of the most beautiful stately homes in the Midlands, on Thursday the 1st of December, where you're invited to enjoy a 3-course meal and dance the night away with a fantastic live band. Charity auctions will give you the chance to win beautiful prizes, from jewellery to loose gemstones and a fantastic Jewellery Maker hamper, with all the profits from this going to support our Zambian charity. For more details, please call 0845 612 2000 and press option 4. But please be quick, because places are strictly limited and bound to sell out fast. So celebrate with style and sparkle this Christmas and book your seat at this year's most prestigious event. See you there.
Okay, it is time for the Manager's Special. It is Thursday, so it's going to be the last one of the week. And you've already seen it with me. I've already introduced you to it. It is the beauty of that rich rare quartz, fantastic amethyst. And it is a gorgeous strand, because even if you just look across the room there, you can just see how rich and inviting and how big those gemstones are. And we can mix them with those pretty pearls that Sheila's working with, or some simple, gorgeous, dynamic spinels just layered on the top of those little drops for a pair of earrings. You know, because the reason I say it's not just because I'm obsessed with earrings, but they've got that droplet brulette cut. So I'm just thinking of a little dangle on the end of a head pin, you know, or a shepherd's hook there, and then some little spinels. I'm just picking out all my favourites here. Beautiful, just beautiful. And if we look at this strand, what's so gorgeous about it is the tone, because amethyst can range, you know, ideal percentage for amethyst in terms of tonality is around that darker range of 60 to 80, but we're moving higher up to about 40%, which is why we get these lovely lavenders. So it's great if you just want to start picking out the lovely tones of your amethyst, from the light to the dark to the richer purple, you know, when the tone is darker. And then some that are swirls of white with that very individual banding. We can match up, you know, some pretty lavender ones in there as well. I mean, we're really up the other end of the tone scale there with the lighter tones there. Beautiful vividness. And then darker again. So we've got, what I love about this strand is we've got a lot to play with, you know. As we look on the colour spectrum there on the close-up, you can see how dynamic that strand is in terms of the tones. Beautiful. Now this is gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah, you have got that semi-translucent. Yes, you can see the banding on some of them. Yeah, bright, vivid purples. Aren't they beautiful? You just get that light. Imagine that one dangling from a little earring now. So it's just more than just first meets the eye. Now this is precious pure amethyst. They used to, in ancient medieval times, used to make goblets out of pure amethyst, and then used to say it was a gem of sobriety, because I think they used to just put water in the goblet, because goblet made of amethyst made the water look purple, made it look like wine. So they could feed the wine to their guests and stay sober, couldn't they? So the gem of sobriety, I think that's where that all came from. The gem of the pious, the gem of the ecclesiastical, the gem of kings and queens. I mean, it's steeped in beauty and folklore, and it's gorgeous. When you facet it like this and you catch that light, you've got that little droplet brulette look. Beautiful, isn't it, the way it catches the light? You can see that faceting really working those lovely tones of the purple there. Beautiful. Carat weight wise, we have 290 carats of this rich royal gem. 190 carats. It's, yeah, well, it's for me, it's sort of like a, I look at them like little droplets. Pears, yeah, it's like a bulbous pear, you know, when the bottom's a bit more bulbous. It's not quite as long as a brulette, but a little bulbous pear, exactly. Beautiful and rich. Really enjoying those tones, I am. I hope you are as well, because I just think we picked it up, we thought, oh, do you know what? With some of Sheila's pearls, could there be anything finer about the rich jewellery of amethyst and pearls, or the luxury of black onyx, or the jade that we had in the Edge of Darkness. I'll just borrow that kit from that strand from earlier. I mean, just look at those. So rich, so expensive, so inviting, so alluring. You know, you're just looking at that sparkle, and you know that, you know, if you're talking about the gems on Jewellery Maker, you've got real pearls, real amethyst, and real, whether it be jade or onyx. Just beautiful. It's a perfect, perfect strand. Again, the mystic silver quartz there as well earlier. Beautiful, because those heather dove greys in there as well. So, so pretty. It's a manager's special, so it's going to be absolutely fabulous and irresistible. It's only while stocks last at this price, so it's only till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning at this price, because that's the beauty of a manager's special. $10.95, 290 carats for $10.95. £10.95. I know. Under £11 for 290 carats. It's our manager special, and it's only at the special price until 9 AM tomorrow or while stocks last. So you know the price of amethyst jewellery. You'll have seen the rings, the earrings, bracelets. I mean, there's enough here to make a bracelet, to make, you know, it can be a component of a necklace, to set it on a pair of earrings as well. Strand, and that's all pure amethyst. Imagine buying an amethyst bracelet for £10.95. Yeah, and you've still got 2/3 of the strand left. You can see how large those amethysts are. So what we're investing in is the real rich quality, and we're spending £10.95 not just on what could be a bracelet, but another 2/3 of the strand to make, I don't know how many earrings. I mean, how much would you sell a pair of, if you just matched up the tone of 2 amethysts, yeah, a pair of amethyst earrings? How much would they retail if you're selling your jewellery, if you're creating your jewellery? I know if I certainly received a pair, I'd certainly think you'd spent more than £11 or on me, or, you know, to make that pair of earrings. Certainly wouldn't think just for 2 on a lovely drop pair of earrings that they were £10.95. But that's all we're asking for this gorgeous quality strand, and it is the manager special, like I said, on a first come first served basis. One thing will happen: either it'll be 9 o'clock tomorrow morning and then it will revert to its original price if there is any availability left, or all the stock will be allocated in the live shows and the repeats. So we're already allocating as callers are coming in, so congratulations to you. Well done. Could do it with a hematite as well. Oh, the glamour. The party season is upon us. Beautiful. It's the luster, it's the way they've been cut. Real amethysts. Gosh, if somebody sent me a pair of amethyst earrings, I'd certainly think they'd spent more than, you know, £10.95. And that would just be using two of the gems, wouldn't it? There's so much more on there, isn't there? Match up those purples, because there's 2 there just literally falling side by side. Well, the 4 there, don't they? So it's not hard to match them up. See how there's those 2 darker and then those 2 slightly lighter? Just match up there across the banding there. Yeah. So it's not hard to find 2 that have the same sort of tone. Beautiful. But it's only while there is availability, or until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. BEV 181. It's the last manager special of the week. So a lovely one to take advantage of, because I think amethyst is a very popular gem with new buyers as well. Yeah. I just think that's, I mean, if I just give you a guesstimate of how many are on the strand, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 is my guesstimate, minimum, on a strand. So for 40 on the strand, so if there were 10, that'd be £1. 25p each, is that, no, have I got that wrong? No, £4. There's 40 on the strand. I can't do any maths today. 50p each, is it? I don't know. 40, what's 40 into, yeah, 40p each. No, I've gone wrong. No, is it there? I can't work out anything today, Sheila.
40p in a bit.
I don't know.
I don't know what the bit is, but...
What's that working out at for a lovely amethyst, genuine amethyst, beautiful little pear cut, brulette pear cut? Oh. 36p.
Oh, there you go. I was waiting.
Silliness. Yeah. 36p for an amethyst gemstone. Not, you pay more for a button. A little button. Not a genuine amethyst. 36p. Roughly, because I've just counted roughly about 40 on this strand. You paid 50p for a carat today. 1 carat. A bag of carrots. I was going to say, where are you buying your carrots from? What are they made of, Gracie? She just decided to tell me, everybody, she paid 50p for a bag of carrots.
Talking about carrots...
36p for an amethyst.
I went to a bonfire, they wanted £1 for a packet of crisps.
What?
£1.
£1 at your bonfire?
£1.
For a packet of crisps?
I was just... couldn't believe it.
I bet it wasn't even a grab bag, was it?
No, it wasn't.
I bet it was a tiny, open them up.
Yeah,
there's a third of the crisps in there.
Yeah. So
36p for an amethyst. This is what it's working out at. Anyway, we digress about carrots and crisps, making everybody hungry. £10.95. Oh, sure, it's beautiful, but you don't have to take my word for it. That's what your 30-day money-back guarantee is all about, beautiful jewellery makers. Talking of beautiful, let's go on to our third and final kit. And actually, that would look lovely in the new kit because we've got gold-plated silver findings in my third and final kit. We've had lots of shufties at it. We love it. Let's reveal our autumn leaves. And you've got the gold-coloured beading thread as well to keep it in fusion with the gold-plated silver findings. Alrighty. If I've held it up once, I've held it up several times today. This amazing flower strand, and let's just look at them in all of their beauty. Look at this. How beautiful. Just the one there. And you turn them over, as Sheila said, because you just get to see the different colours. Look at the patterns. That's absolutely beautiful. All slightly different, all beautifully cut in that flower pattern. It's the agate, they're 4 centimetres across. All will be different, all will be unique. Aren't they beautiful? 525 carats. Which one's your favourite? Which one are you going to put on your necklace or have as a key feature piece? So that is the one strand of the agate, 525 carats. I held it up so many times with the iron tiger's eye. Look at how pretty, you can see how dynamic. I can't even remember the last time I saw a strand like this separate, let alone in a kit. The golds to the browns, to the blacks, to the chocolates, to the whites. So that's just one strand. I can't actually remember the last time we had such a statement strand in a kit like this.
So many pendants.
Couldn't you?
So many different necklaces.
Well, there's 8 there, isn't there?
Yeah, amazing.
525 carats, yeah. Beautiful. Well, she's made 2 necklaces out of it. She's actually made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 pieces of jewellery. Now, here's our other strand, and it is so rich. It says it's jade plain, but it's not, because there's such beautiful, almost like copper golds in there of the 6mm rounds. And then in fusion with the whites of the agate, and I'll lift them onto the hand, because otherwise the white of that background you won't see, we've got the white 4mm jades as well. And can you see why I got out the iron tiger's eye to go with it? Can you see why I had earlier those beautiful chocolate brown ovals of the wood? Because I was just in fusion with the autumn leaves. Beautiful, wouldn't it? And you see why as well, you know, we've got another new strand still to come if you want to be playful with those shapes. Look how gorgeous these look with the kit as well, taking it to another dimension. Those beautiful golden browns. 3 strands in our autumn leaves jewellery kit, and I did say there was a difference because the findings are gold plated sterling silver. Now this is a high-end kit. I did speak briefly about this, and obviously that reflects in the quality of your strands and of course the gold plating on the silver. We'll see the findings as well, if that's all right, beautiful. Now, you've got your 10 gold-plated sterling silver crimp beads, gold-plated silver shepherd hooks. And there is that difference, because often with gold plating, it can be on a base metal. It is on a precious metal anyway. Then you've got the gold plating on the silver ball head pins, and gold-plated sterling silver bolt ring clasp with the jump rings. Your gold-coloured beading thread, your 2 gift bags, 1 large, 1 small, and your 6 meters of clear elastic. Now, obviously, that is our highest price point for a kit, not just today, but for a while now. And you can see why, because the cutting, the glyptography, notice how on the, you know, in terms of the agate, it's not haphazard. Notice how they've picked those beautiful parts of the agate to bring out different tones of colour and shapes and flecks of colour. Because otherwise it would just be dull, wouldn't it, if it was just all white. You've got some that are dark brown, speckled, some that have that flecks of black, some that are more gold, some that are more white, some that have amber russet reds in there. So they've deliberately picked the part of the agate that will make them create the most beautiful flower shapes and designs within the flower. DKGP01. It is a brand new kit. We are going to make it special for you today because we want you to be able to take advantage of, for instance, the other strands that we've had. The tiger's eye iron strand. You know, if I just introduce you to that as well. We've got my new strand still to come. You know, these beautiful strands that we've had on the show and still to come would make you know, we want to make you, not make you, we want you to be able to afford one of the other strands today to add to this luxurious kit. Yeah. So we're going to do this. We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop at $34.95, and I will introduce that new strand in after we've visited Sheila. Yeah. We're not going to stop there at $34.95. No, 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 no. Great price drop today, $27.95. We want to give you that extra £7 off so that you can put it towards. I mean, that tiger's eye, iron tiger's eye, wasn't that $7.95 anyway, wasn't it?
I know, there's
ridiculous.
Some stunning strands that will
yeah,
go with
we've had
that.
some great cracking offers. I mean, it's just, look at this beautiful, beautiful, how they've deliberately cut it to bring out, you know, the different patterns on the agate there. So it's not all just plain and dull and lackluster. You've got lovely flecks in there. I can see lovely. Can you close in there, Ryan? Gorgeous banding there. Can you see that banding there? Isn't that beautiful? So much more than just first meets the eye. Flecks. It looks like a beautiful rare lily, doesn't it? It's gorgeous. Look at this one. Oh, I talk too much. It's already becoming limited. So let's have a kit rundown. Go and see Sheila and make sure everybody takes advantage ASAP. Autumn leaves. Here's the kit rundown. Don't forget the gold on the silver there as well. This is what you can expect when you ring up right now that free phone number. So new jewellery makers. It's about 20-second wait on the phone line. So whatever you do, new jewellery makers, be quick to act. Oh, be quick to act.
These would look lovely with what I've had in my
banded
project,
agate, yeah, and your project today would look fab.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous,
yeah, that would look great. This is what Sheila's got these in her, whatchamacallit today. In your challenge.
In my challenge.
And if I just put them with the kit, look how fab. I mean, you've made 7 pieces.
Yeah, I mean, I only had 2 clasps in the kit, but I mean...
And that looks fabulous.
I mean, obviously everyone's got clasps at home, you know.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But yeah, it's lovely, and even just on the gold thread, because I always try them on, as I say, and they're just beautiful.
Look at your designs. Talk me through your designs, beautiful.
They're so different, aren't they?
They're so different, yeah.
Leaf shapes, beautiful, and with some vermeil as well, and some of the. I'll tell you what would be lovely with that as well. The you know, on the website we've got these copper pack of 12.
Yes, yeah,
anyway,
those lovely copper findings. Yeah,
they would
rich.
With this kit.
You've got your flowers in 4 of the designs, and I can see a flower.
Earrings as well.
Flower still lingering. Is that because you didn't
that
quite?
Was because I haven't got. I could have made another. I didn't have any. Any more clasps. So that was one that I ended up having left.
I'll show everybody. So it just goes to show you, we're down to double figures of the kit here, everybody. So it could have been a ring. It could have been a brooch.
That was quite a black. Yeah, I
mean, lovely.
I would have wrapped that in some way or done something with it. But having said that, they are too beautiful to actually cover in any way. Really.
I'll just leave him there so we know. Could have made even more.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
He was
absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm just pointing at them now. I'm down to less than 50 now of the kit, so please act quickly.
I used some of the
the temporary threading,
because it's a silk, sort of polyester silk thread, I think, and it's so lovely. And all I did. I've got the knot at the back still because that secures. This is this one. This one here.
Oh yes, that's lovely. It's the little tassel on the long.
To bring it over, Ryan, would that be better? Yeah. Okay.
This is what we're talking about here, isn't it?
You can't really see it on the black bust, can you? But we haven't got a long.
28 hits left, Sheila.
But I mean, all I did with this, I snipped it just, if you can see, where the knot is there.
Oh,
but
yes.
I mean, don't forget, I am only using what I've got in the kit, whereas you'll be able to do other things. But
well, I like the way there's still the room for the beading thread to go through.
And so what I did, I've turned it the way that I want it, which is that way, because that's got more pattern on than that. So as I say, all work at the gemstones, back and front, because you know, if you just look at it from the front, you'll be missing so much from the back as well.
Exactly, yeah.
And so all I've done there is I've just threaded some of the gold thread through, and then I've put 3 of the gemstones on, which has hidden the little knot at the back.
Yeah.
And then I've allowed the thread to sort of drop down. I've put one of the little jade tiny gemstones on, and then I've knotted it to secure it. And then all I've done with the others, I've just put a gemstone at various lengths, tied a knot in, and just left them to dangle.
Beautiful.
And you know, it's that's the little bit at the bottom there.
Gorgeous.
That bit there. So you know, even if you haven't got anything else and you've just got the kit, this is what you can do
with just the bare bones.
With exactly, yeah, the bare bones. With the other one, and then on this one, I've just sort of threaded
those lovely jades.
The jade rounds, just to give.
They're not plain at all. There's some lovely patterns and golds in there, isn't there?
These are also so versatile, these shapes, to actually do small circles, to do flowers, you know, with a little.
Yeah.
But I try to space them out as much as I can and make as much. And I actually did make some earrings with some of the flower pendants as well. They're not too heavy either. They're quite. You would think they'd be really heavy, but they're not.
They're going like hotcakes, Sheila, because I had less than 28 there a moment ago. So all I'm going to say is I think I'm down to 10 in the live show. Please check out your basket. And like I said, always give us a call on the repeat. Good luck on the repeat for that, because it was proved so popular. But do check out your basket, because we are down to literally 10 to allocate to now. So because what happens if you don't, it gets reallocated back into our stock, which is advantageous for everybody on the repeats.
Exactly.
But you've missed out then. So you can still roll over the 1p and a p.
It'd be great to see what some of the ladies out there do with them as well. It'd be lovely to have some.
I think we need to order some more.
Yeah,
if we can get it.
Yeah.
By the way they're cutting them to get, it's like you said to me once, you know, once that big beautiful sphere or that certain agate in that, once that's gone, that's it, isn't it?
Well,
because they're cutting to get the patterns, aren't they?
Yes, yeah.
Alrighty, let's have a look at some more of your Wall of Fames this week. I'm going to reach down.
I've
got 2 more.
Oh,
I've got 2 more.
Oh, that's nice. It's a bit
beautiful.
Shame. It's lovely, isn't it? That's with
mine's bubblicious.
Jump rings and gorgeous.
Like a chainmail effect.
That's number 6. Oh, it doesn't matter which way I have this, does it? Yes, it does. It's right. It's upside down again. Hi, all at JM. Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a Byzantine chain, enclosing 6mm fluorite rounds. Love the show, I watch it every day, and that's from Jacqueline in Oxfordshire. Let me turn it the right way round. Now, there we go. Isn't that lovely?
Alrighty, hold on the phone line there, because I think you might get the last of the kit in stock, so hang in there with us, those of you still waiting. This is number 7, and this is Lucy from Sturmer in Essex, and it's labradorite and grey agate, and she says, she says the grey agate is so ethereal, and the labradorite is just gorgeous. The movement of the bracelet really shows that shiller off. Thank you to everybody, including the call centre staff, who are so kind, helpful, and funny.
They are,
and of course, all the Facebook family who are just fab. Thank you, Lucy. We pass on your best there. And I love your description of the grey agate, because I always think grey makes it sound like grey.
Well,
that's not.
That's a fee word, isn't it?
Ethereal.
Yeah, that's a sort of a word.
There we go.
Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, brilliant. And more to Robbie read out tomorrow once we've printed them all off, so stay with us. I don't want you to go anywhere. We're going to get set up for some more. If you're interested on the Autumn Leaves kit, hang on in there. It's worth trying again later on, because we do get those baskets not being emptied, and we find, oh gosh, we've got more left in stock than we thought. But as we are in the live show, it seems to have all been allocated. But as we know, after the live show, things can change. So I'm gonna bring you that new strand after this, and I'm gonna just recap on the first new kit of the day, because we know people aren't with us.
Exactly.
Edge of Darkness.
Edge of Darkness.
Well worth another
Edge
quick
of the
look
Night,
at.
was it?
Edge of the Night and the edge of the fork, edge of the knife, something like that.
Edge of Night. There you
after
go.
This.
This seed box consists of 3 strands of red jade, totaling 480 carats, and 3 strands of white jade, totaling 530 carats, all for just £17.95. These fabulous festive jade rounds are perfect for adding that touch of colour to your winter designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code RIP029. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Previously on Jewellery Maker.
We would like to do something
like a calendar. Jewellery Maker calendar.
With the guys for charity. With the guys modelling gemstones.
The younger ones, that'd be great. Yeah.
Linda, I think that's a brilliant idea, and I really do think we should do the calendar. Great. We'll have to think up some really brilliant ideas for that then. We'll need a really hunky man for this.
Have you seen that?
It's given me a good idea for January.
The Jewellery Maker calendar is now on sale. Phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. For every copy sold, Jewellery Maker will donate £1 to the Everyman charity.
Do you think Steve will put the mistletoe where we want him to put it?
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Great!
Look out for brand new polymer clay products on Friday the 11th of November.
Welcome back, welcome home, welcome. Now, I've got this new strand. Let me just show you again because it would look beautiful with the autumn leaves. Well done if you were quick enough to get in there, and apologies if, you know, because I know it's like not everybody can watch the live show. Do give us a call because you'd be surprised how sometimes, you know, they don't get checked out or things happen. So this strand we thought looked beautiful with the autumn leaves because of the shape, obviously because of the colour. So we're going to launch it now. And then we'll revisit it. It's the gold, it's the real caramel tones. And do you remember earlier with those beautiful, rich, dark patterns on the wood of the jasper there, those beautiful patterns. We've got something similar happening here on the puffy squares. Treacle-like streaks, they're like branches, aren't they? Got across the caramel golds. It's a real toffee caramel, Caramac colour, isn't it? Real beautiful bronze golds there, honey golds. It reminds me of butterscotch actually, or honeycomb. Caramel swirls and vanilla ice cream. Toffee toppings with nuts. Brand new. Again, I thought it looked lovely in the autumn leaves kit just because of the shape. You know, we had the flowers, we had the rounds, and we're just giving it another dynamic with those puffy squares. Beautiful with smoky quartz or the citrine earlier. Gorgeous with that iron tiger's eye as well. I mean, we're making ourselves a little kit out of these. These are all 3 new strands today. Beautiful, they fuse together as well. Lovely shapes to work with there as well. Lovely colour. So this is the last of the new strands today because we've shown you them all. And you can dial right now and incorporate this because don't forget we took £7 off that autumn leaves kit. So that's £7 towards our grain jasper puffies. Why are they called pink? They're not pink. It's the rarest thing I've ever seen in all my life. 290 carats. I think it just could be a bizarre anomaly because unless my eyesight is really deceiving me, there's nothing pink about those. So we'll ignore that and just go with the jasper puffy squares. 1.5 centimetres across. And the patterns in there are so distinctive. Again, I just start to see branches and swirls and beautiful. Lovely gold colour, isn't it? Lovely, again, you've got those mustards, but then just looking behind them, there's almost like a bluish teal colour in there as well, just in some of the squares. Can you see that as well? Almost like a minty, very light silvery blue in there as well as the golds. Gorgeous. Brand new today, £7.95. You can put that £7 that you saved on the autumn leaves kit towards another strand because it's 1 P&P all day. And if you're not satisfied, 100% customer satisfaction, 30-day money back guarantee. Beautiful. It's the last of the new strands today. Now, something else that we had new today was called Edge of Night. And, well, I'm merely going to recap on this as well, in case anybody missed out on that fantastic autumn leaves kit, because I just thought this was amazing. And I've got the stars on, and we've seen the stars everywhere in the shops. And what have you got in this? It's like 5 strands, not 4, because you've got this lovely long length, 90cm length of moonstone. Then you've got stars cut out of beautiful onyx. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? Lovely star shapes. And then we've got the Jasper pattern Jasper marquise ovals. And we've got this never-ending double strand. It is like a double strand of billowing moonstone. So for new beginners, for new starters, for somebody taking up a new hobby, for you to introduce somebody new to Jewellery Maker, the association with your moonstone is perfect. I love the way, look, just close on in there, our Ryan there. Look at the banding on that onyx. You can actually see how nature formed onyx, the banding of the white, because we always think onyx is just black. But here you can actually see the layered banding. It's how you cut it. And some are just really clear. Look at that, the clearness. Isn't that beautiful? Some of them just look at the banding, the browns, the blacks. It's just gorgeous. And then they've got all of the distinctive patterning. Look at these strands, these zebra print, this beautiful, yeah, I love them as well. Puffy marquise Jasper. 4 beautiful strands, and again, I argue, you know, the case for the moonstone being like a double strand. $21.95, a lovely bit of Sheila's white pearls in there. Or if you want to pick out those browns in that banded onyx, you know, do so. What? Beautifulness. $21.95. Gorgeous. I mean, that I on straight away. It is on a temporary strand. But imagine one of those beautiful flower agate pendants hanging from the bottom there. Just one. Sheila had one left over. There you go. I've made a necklace. Didn't you? You did. You had just one left over because you didn't use them all. Isn't that lovely? That's just lovely.
You can have it double-stranded, you know, double with
double, yeah. Double the banding, yeah, like a little bib. Yeah. Beautiful. I could strand this around the Christmas tree right now. It's about the size of this tinsel. Could just wrap it around my tree, couldn't I? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. $21.95. Gorgeous. What? You have lost the plot, son. Lost it completely. This is a great starter kit as well because, you know, our gorgeous regulars are there, but for new buyers, you know, you've got 4 strands to play with. You've got that monochromatic look. It's a great gift idea, and because of that, $19.95. Anybody who checked out earlier, you know, we will get it for this price. We can just let the customer service centre know and we'll recreate that difference. Those of you that haven't, you don't have to worry because that's what you'll be charged when the goods are ready to be shipped to you. So if it's an ongoing or don't you worry about that, you will only be charged now $19.95. We will make that amendment on all the orders there for you. That's beautiful. So look at that. We were just saying how 2 different sides of a gemstone can be so different. So there you go. There you got your branches in the distance. Ooh, just so different, aren't they? A brand new starter kit with all the silver findings. Get the toolkit for under £10 and our free DVD about getting started and our booklet. There is the stocking filler. There is the gift for the auntie, or you're going over to that Christmas dinner, you never know what to get them, and they're always putting on a lovely turkey crown and a glass of wine. You're thinking, well, you know, she's done all the cooking. I'd love to bring her something. What about a lovely jewellery kit? Especially if she doesn't, you know, I've got aunties and uncles that they don't drink, so they don't want they don't want wine. You can't bring around a bottle of port. Not really into cheese. So I could bring them, like, you know.
Yeah.
Instead.
Absolutely. It's just you were talking about food. You're making me feel hungry.
Am I? I'm just talking about food too much. You know, I'm obsessed.
No.
You know, we could tease the little uns with it as well. Keep them quiet for at least an hour while we have our port and brandy and our cheese nibbles. $19.95. $24.95. Reduced, price slashed. Let's see the findings. Let's see this gorgeous sterling 925 silver head pins, 2 pairs of earrings we can make, 3 bolt ring clasps with the jump rings, and the 10 silver crimpies. Sheila actually made, and this is fact, 8 pieces of jewellery out of this kit. I'm pretty sure that's, memory serves me right, 8 pieces of jewellery out of this kit. And if you watch the repeats, you'll be able to see her designs. NOGP19. She made 8 pieces of jewellery out of this kit. And if you add anything else today, you know, which of course you can, those 8 pieces are going to increase even further. All the beautiful strands that we've had today that would look gorgeous with it as well. I just love those stars. You know, we were talking about the flowers in the autumn leaves kit. Well, it's the stars for me in this kit that I just think are the prize. And the beautiful moonstone. We just don't see the moonstone very often as well. They're all beautiful gem strands, but don't they work well together? How easy is it to start creating when you've got gem strands that effortlessly fuse together beautifully, and lovely shapes to work with as well? Call now, it's a free phone number. There is availability of this kit. It was the largest quantity of all the kits today. $19.95. We only had limited availability of the other 2, especially the hummingbird kit. But that's why, you know, for anybody who missed out, they're just, even if you don't want to work with these right now or with these together in the kit, they are great and versatile to use with other strands because you've got the black and white. Well done to you. You can still dial. You can still dial. Beautiful. It is proven popular. It's always worth a little revisit because 50% of the stock's been allocated in the live show while I've been talking. So, you know, that gives plenty for our viewers on the repeats. And I know you love your 4-strand kits. And again, you look at this wealth of gemstone quality, and if it was a present for me, I certainly wouldn't associate the low price of $19.95 with it, because you know what it's like to make your jewellery. If you make 8 pieces of jewellery, they're coming out at about £2.50 each, and you'll be selling it for more than that. Or if you're giving it as a gift and it's made with silver, no one's going to think £2.50. All right, we're going to quick memento to have a catch up with our Sheila. She had a project. She's had a project. She's been working hard, and we're going to catch up with Sheila after this.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Gems TV are proud to announce its first ever Christmas Gala dinner. We'd love you to join Steve and Sarah Bennett and a host of presenters from Gems TV, Gems Extra and Jewellery Maker for an evening of glitz and glamour. Our black tie dinner dance will be held at Nailcoat Hall, one of the most beautiful stately homes in the Midlands, on Thursday the 1st of December, where you're invited to enjoy a 3-course meal and dance the night away with a fantastic live band. Charity auctions will give you the chance to win beautiful prizes, from jewellery to loose gemstones and a fantastic Jewellery Maker hamper, with all the profits from this going to Zambian charity. For more details, please call 0845 612 2000 and press option 4. But please be quick, because places are strictly limited and bound to sell out fast. So celebrate with style and sparkle this Christmas and book your seat at this year's most prestigious event. See you there!
This beadbox consists of 3 strands of aqua jade totaling 470 carats and 3 strands of white jade totaling 490 carats, all for just $17.95. The fabulous bright blues in this box are sure to add an instant highlight to any design. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code RKP063. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Look out for brand new polymer clay products on Friday the 11th of November.
Alrighty, Sheila had a project using beautiful blue tiger's eye, and this will be great because this will assuage maybe some of the disappointment that we had earlier in the Miss It Miss Out, because there were some limited availability of the blue tiger's eye. These are different sizes and there's good availability, so there's the bonus. Now, Sheila was using, and as you can see, I've got blue on, it's my favourite colour, and I love tiger's eye. Look at these. These are the beautiful 8mm blue tiger's eye, and let's look at that chatoyancy. It's a rare, beautiful pseudomorph where one gem actually replaces another, pushes the crocodile eye and replaces another. Doesn't morph together, just literally shoves it out of the way and says, I've arrived. And you get these beautiful crocodile eye inclusions. Beautiful. Look at the pop of those royal blues. Now, I was aware earlier in the Miss It Miss Out we had the larger and the 10, and they were low in quantity. So this is good availability at £9.95 for 175 carats. And look at those electric royal blues. So pretty with those reds, so pretty with those moonstones, pretty with the blue dot jasper we had in that 3-strand pack of the hematite in my what was new today. I'll recap that later. But look at that, it looks like a wave of lightning. It's like, you know, have you ever stood on the back of a ship and it's dark and you see the sea and then you just get that wave of white froth? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? Sweeping across, all natural chatoyancy. Beautiful. It's not painted on, it's beneath the surface of the skin of the gem. So it just catches that line. You get what we call cat's eye, or tiger's eye in this case. Beautiful blue. £9.95. Now, we didn't just work with this because it's same gem, different size. So they're the 8mm. These are the 6 of the same gem. And we can still clearly see the beautiful chatoyancy. That's the quality of the gem cuts in the size of the strands. You can still see that beautiful quality of the tiger's eye. It's not lost to the eye just because they're smaller. Still important that we see that chatoyancy. Can you see it there at home? Can you see those waves of electric blue? This is your favourite, is it, Grace, who's my director? Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? I love tiger's eye because it just rolls on the neck, rolls on the hand, and you just get all of that beautiful playfulness. I mean, just look at them there as I'm just rolling them. Can you see how they're just catching your eye? Beautiful, aren't they? Just move them and you just get that playfulness. £7.95 for the 6mm, £9.95 for the 8. Now, we also gave Sheila something else to work with, which was this beautiful gold-plated connector. Whether we want to use it as a pendant or a connector, it's got the 2 connecting jump ring ends. So you could keep it elongated and then have a tassel effect, or have it just connecting a part of the necklace in an asymmetric design. And lovely filigree works. It's almost Victorian, isn't it? Beautiful. Look at the detail there. It's gold-plated on the silver, 4.4 centimetres by 2.2, and £11.95, and it adds a real element of luxury to your design there. And against that bold, rich blue, very royal, isn't it? Reminds me of a beautiful sort of platter dish, doesn't it? But you've got that filigree work there, cutting out the detail. And Sheila's made 3 beautiful pieces in this project and got a little... She's had a go out, done a bit of gold wire coiling, which is very effective as well. £11.95. OK, so these were the 3 components. If you'd like to join in, or if you're loving the element of each one, let's go see Sheila. And you've used gold-plated findings there, and your gold wire, which we found in the autumn leaves kit anyway. And you've got your gizmo out.
Yes, I didn't have a lot because I haven't got a lot of gold wire, and it does take up quite a bit of wire. But it would look lovely if you'd got a twist on it as well. But I tended to keep it quite simple anyway. And I've just made a couple of on either side of the necklace. I've made a seedy bead. I've attached it then. I've took 2 strands all the way through that, and I've actually then made a little pattern going through, which I think this particular design is on one of our beading thread DVDs.
Okay, yeah.
So,
also makes me think of honeycombs.
Yeah, Yeah, doesn't it, the filigree? And then I just made some little earrings to match. But I've put in between those, I've put a crimp bead in between.
Oh, okay. Well, that's effective, isn't it?
Just like a little
like the different sizes there. You play with sizes there.
Yeah. And then I've just done a little bracelet, and I've put a little bit at the back.
Looks very rich and expensive, Sheila, that does, yeah.
It goes just as well with silver as well.
Yeah.
And that is a 2-strand sort of weave as well. That's quite easy. Put in a gemstone on either strand, and then taking both of the strands through another gemstone. It just gives you that irregular sort of, rather than it being just straight, you've got a bit of a shape to it.
And that looked nice with a pair of jeans, and then your necklace even as well, beautiful with a lovely midnight inkjet blue
and
elegant dress.
Lovely, isn't it?
It is.
It's all colours of it now as well.
Those blues.
Yeah, beautiful.
And your designs, for me, are amplifying that, because they're allowing each gem to be seen. There's something about that weaving.
And the gold thread, it's a really strong gold thread as well. And I think it's quite Egyptian, a bit Cleopatra, isn't it?
It's just so amazing how striking that flower can, well, it's not a flower, is it? But the nectar is.
Yes, it is. I do love, and also what you can do,
rich.
if you know, you had those tiny little with the 2mm. The 2mm faceted gemstones that we had earlier on. I can only half listen because I'm concentrating.
That's all right, you've got a lot doing.
I did notice them, but you can actually, with these filigree pendants, you can actually thread those very tiny 2mm across those and make like a bit of a round, and they do look beautiful on the filigree pendants.
Wow, that sounds nice. Yeah, I like the idea of that.
Because they are tiny and they're very delicate, so they actually
wrap
go
around
on there really
through,
lovely.
Beautiful.
So we've got some of those on the web as well in different colours.
So we are ready for our evening out. We've got the earrings, we've got the bracelet, we've got the necklace.
We just need the date now.
I know, the venue, the date.
The venue, yeah.
Who's going to ask us out then?
Maybe the gala dinner.
The what?
The gala dinner.
The gala dinner, yes. Let's go to the gala dinner, of course, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely, at Nelcote Hall.
I might have to borrow something.
Yes, we just need the frock now. We just can't come,
yes,
you know.
I haven't got that, no.
No.
Well, you have to have a new one, don't you?
Oh, of course you do. It's the law, isn't it?
Well,
and shoes and a handbag to go.
I think we ought to send that through Parliament, don't you?
The law is, if we're all going to Nelcote, we need a dress and the shoes and the handbag.
To the railings.
We can make the jewellery, that's fine, but the law is.
The dress.
We are going to have a catch-up. I'll be back with you at the end of the show because we want to have a catch-up on today's challenge. And let's just have a quick recap. I mentioned the blue dot jasper because I was doing the tiger's eye there, and it was brand new, amazing saving, I think, for these three. The hematite rice beads, the faceted rounds, and the blue dot jasper, which I thought was uncannily like sodalite. Yeah, only £9.95. And the blues, I just thought, well, if you wanted to incorporate the tiger's eye in there further, doesn't that look beautiful with that blue dot jasper? Gorgeous. Again, just another one of those strands there. Could really, and again, you've got lovely playfulness in terms of the speckle art, the lovely metallic luster, and then the chatoyancy. Beautiful. Anyway, those three were just £9.95. They were brand new today. And there's your code again, in case that's something you missed or you'd like to revisit. JSQZ33. Beautiful. That's the only hematite actually we've had on the show today, so that's worth mentioning as well. It's the only hematite we've seen, and again, great with the Edge of Night kit, because I just think that moonstone in that kit looks so pretty with that blue dot jasper because of the whites in there. That's like a fine china. Also new today, I'll try and follow the order I did, were these, and I love these. In your autumn leaves kit, it's one of my, I think it's my favourite today actually. That's in that snakeskin buttons, the snakeskin that we saw earlier, because my Botswana's always up there anyway. But the snakeskin little buttons, this is the African wood jasper. You've got to see these patterns there. I keep thinking feathers because that's what they remind me of. You see why I say feathers? The patterns of them. Feather-like, aren't they? Beautiful. And wood association. And they're 30 centimetres across. It's a jasper, but boy, oh boy, those patterns are beautiful. They look like fine ink engravings, don't they? Worth getting home, worth having a hold under the light, because you really get the imagery of the patterns on there. They're beautiful. £10.95. Also new today, it was a little bit of a Fifi special. It was my tourmaline rare, $7.95. Looked great with the hummingbird kit with those teal greens or those agate slabs. Looks great with anything really if you want to start. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Yes, $6.95. What do I know? Oh no, keep that pound, absolutely. You can pay me the $7.95 if you want, but it's actually $6.95. I thought that was great. That's the most affordable strand of the entire show. Fifi special, that's why. $6.95, beautiful tourmaline. Gorgeous. Next up, I'm trying to follow the order, was my spinel. Don't know if you had any time to get that, but it was a high-end strand, a massive 45 carats for this noble duke, this beautiful gem that is rarer than your rubies with its incredible integrity of colour that has no overtones or masking on it, amazing inner brilliance, and ranging from 2 to up to 5 millimeters, 45 carats. Are beautiful, hot. It was working out £1 a carat, yeah. We had a lot of discussions about carats after that. 45 carats. It says 2 to 4, but I'm determined that those big one at the end there is definitely 5. Big and is right, look at that. And look at that colour pop, beautiful. So an investment for those high-end pieces and oh, just look at the glistening brilliance. Oh, you're beautiful. Okay, next up we had my beautiful, beautiful tiger's eye stroke hematite iron. Tiger's iron with the jasper in there as well. And again, lovely, interesting shapes here. Little petal diamonds. Yeah, $7.95. Gorgeous. Again, another very affordable strand, lovely with the autumn leaves kit. And all that chatoyancy and that banding to play with as well. Beautiful. 295 carats. Another new strand today. Wouldn't have looked out of place, I should say, in Sheila's challenge. We have the manager special, so don't forget this is only available till 9 o'clock tomorrow. The last manager special of the week. Big carat weight of rich amethyst, $10.95. I think I'm getting limited on this manager's special, so again, act early, or if you haven't already phoned, there's your code, BEV, I81. Bevy, let's have a bevy. That's how you remember it. I'm off for a bevy. BEVI 81, 290 carats of your, they're calling them diamonds, but I call them little bulbous pears. And then we had, last but not least, those beautiful caramel gold. It's calling itself pink, but I won't have any of it. The jasper. It's caramel gold. If ever it was caramel gold. $7.9. Again, perfect, perfect in the autumn leaves kit. Great price point as well. I hope you agree with me. I hope you agree. So there's been a lot on today's show as well to mix and match with, take advantage of. We had those beadie boxes price slashes as well. You know, act quickly on those if you haven't already seen those when you watch the repeat. And we also gave Sheila a challenge in today's live show. So I think I'll go and see her. Now the brown agate, this was your pick, Sheila. You thought for the autumn leaves, and given that we reduced that new kit today from $34.95 to $27.95. I think it's worth a mention again because this is what you're working with and they are beautiful. For all 3 strands, you've got the puffy ovals. Look at their dynamic, their patterns on there. And you've picked out some, I know, on the pearl earrings that are just almost look black. And then beautiful. They again, I like these because they remind me of Botswana.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Very much. Yes, yes.
Look at that one, yeah. Fee's favourite. $12.95. And you know, I saw you separating those colours, and once you just start to do that, you don't have to. They're amazing.
No, it's just that we tend to separate them and do different things because of what we're given, just to show what you can actually use and what you can mix with them.
Yeah. And this. Sorry to interrupt.
No. And I think what we had today was absolutely gorgeous because everything goes so well, doesn't it?
It does indeed, which we'll have a look at in a minute, but I'll just very briefly want to mention this as well, what we gave you, my darling, because there is time. I just love these. It's like a strawberry sundae with hazelnuts on the top of the whipped cream. Because you've got pinks and golds and caramels. I think this is a kit.
Yes,
we call this a strawberry sundae kit.
It is, isn't it?
With chocolate hazelnuts. Oh. I know, getting hungry
Good job
now.
I shared your sandwich.
And we couldn't give you a challenge without your signature, which is pearls, beautiful lady. So we've gone for the reel and the shell, so you've got those shapes to play with. Great value, this one. They're all great value, but £9.95 some just stand in the mind. To see how beautiful that strand connects these and connects these together. So it's that two-way, isn't it? It's just wonderful. And then last but not least, the only... Sorry, Donna.
And if you look at the pearl that we were on, it was like a pinky lilac, isn't it? Look how it tones in with the...
Totally, there's little pinks in there.
Gorgeous. I think we said that before, didn't we?
And then there's caramel golds, just beautiful with the agate.
Stunning selection.
We threw this in as like a little extra. And that is the beauty of the mugite, the only mugite of the show as well. And there's wonderful shapes. And I can see you've picked out... So let's see your designs.
I've got two. Well, I've got those left, so I thought, I'll make them into some earrings. So
I like the way you've used the shell inverted pear and then the long.
Yeah. So I've just got to finish those. But other than that, I'm done.
She's done.
I'm done.
You've pretty much used everything. How many pieces have you made, darling? Let's have a little look and we'll have a count up.
1, 2, 3,
Gorgeous
4, 5,
design.
6, 7, 8. I think this will be my 10th.
Whoa! She's been busy. 10 amazing pieces.
And my little friend here, look. My other little friend, my docking station.
Oh, is that...
They're brilliant, yeah.
I think we just introduced those with Hugo.
Yes, we did, yeah, but they are so useful.
I just saw that earlier.
Brilliant.
I didn't know if that was just something personal
No,
or... Didn't know whether to mention it. But are they in the web? It's called a docking station, is it?
Docking station, yeah.
Just have the tools and
yeah,
just grab and go.
You just put them back on and take them off and you're not looking to see where you've left them.
I'm liking it.
Brilliant.
Hugo's hiding in the background. Wow. Look at these are fun. Look at those. Are they gorgeous?
So yeah, so that they went a long, long way. I mean,
love them. Pretty. See, that's so pretty. It's a little stretchy there. You did in the necklaces. We looked at the earrings, and then you've completed another necklace I can see in the bracelet there as well. Beautiful. Any favourites on today's show, Sheila? Anything that's really caught your eye that you simply can't live without?
I do actually love this collection of gemstones. Yeah. I think they're fabulous, and also the autumn leaves kit with the shapes.
Yeah.
I mean, to have to choose a favourite and the Edge of Night, because it's got so many different gemstone shapes that you can do things with.
Yeah, the stars and the flowers.
Yeah, and I think they have to be seen to really know exactly what you can do, because you know, when you're new to jewellery making, you are a little bit, oh, maybe I can't put, you know, that shape with that shape, but just, I always say experiment and
you know,
because
shapes
if you
that we
don't
see
you
very
can
often.
always, yeah, and you know, it's lovely to see different gemstones and different shapes. So
absolutely,
I love that. Yeah, and I also love the grey. It's like a plating, isn't it, over the gemstone? Is it the really shiny?
The silver, the mystic coating.
The mystic coating. Yes, I love the mystic coating. I love those. Yeah, beautiful. They are so Christmassy.
There you go. So, I believe we've got some fantastic, exciting offers on Sculpey clay tomorrow. It'll be the start of the weekend. Enjoy the repeats. I'm going to be with you after the weekend, Monday, Tuesday. I'll be with lovely Linda.
Yes.
And I'll see you again when you're with us again.
Thursday next week.
Oh, okay then. So probably see each other then.
It's time for a bit, because then we're off then, Linda and I, for a bit to go shopping.
All right then. We'll see you soon.
Not our shopping, your shopping.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How to knot elastic. Take your beaded bracelet and simply perform a straightforward overhand knot. Next, you need to repeat the process and do another knot on top to make sure that this is doubly secure. Once this has been done, you need to pull as tight as you can to make sure that your bracelet is secure. Once you've done this, you can add a touch of glue or even a touch of nail varnish just to doubly check that that knot is perfectly safe. tutorial is how to create a 2D spiral. What you need to do is take your silver wire. Using your round nose pliers, we're going to create a basic loop. This is the first process in making your spiral. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're using 0.6mm wire, anything up to 1.5mm, depending on how secure and how much you want that spiral to stay in place and not lose its shape. Now, what I'm going to do is take